Yo, welcome back, everybody. This is the I'm Just Saying Podcast. This is episode number 34. And like always, you got your usual suspects. You got me, Reg, you got E, and you got Kev down there. How y'all doing tonight, man?
Oh man, blessed, man. You can't complain.
I'm cooling, brother. I'm cooling.
Facts. Yeah, man. We on my part, I want to apologize for our technical difficulties earlier, but we got a nice podcast for y'all. We got some topics we're gonna dive into like every week.
I'm saying you were supposed to pay loan cable bill.
I was supposed to shoot him the bread. That's
all right, yeah. Damn.
That cash app ain't come, yo. That was
my
me.
fault.
Bread.
That's on me.
With that man, bread, son.
My card declined, bro. What you want me to do, bro? My card
man.
I put the wrong card on there.
Put some money on that rush card, man. What you doing?
Oh, man. I need it. They said the rush card.
The rush card, man.
All that tax money out there. I couldn't get the bill.
Trying to tell you.
Get your life right, cuz.
Facts. Nah, man, but like always, we're gonna come at y'all with a couple topics or whatever, give y'all our point of views as we usually do every week. And this week is nothing different. So we're gonna start out with the first topic. I don't know if you guys heard about. I'm gonna play a tad bit of the video and we'll dive into the actual topic.
Let's go, baby.
Fucking cowards! Don't fucking snipe me, you fucking kike bitch! I just dropped that on my head. That didn't even go to fucking. Anyways.
Yeah, man. So for those who don't know, that was good old Miles Leonard. That's how you pronounce his name?
Myers
Leonard. And basically he got in trouble. He's a basketball player for the Miami Heat, and he's been suspended and fined $50,000 for those racial remarks that he made while playing Call of Duty. So we're gonna dive into the topic of cancel culture. People were really mad and upset about the situation. It was calling for him to be canceled. They basically wanted him cut permanently from the team and all kind of other things. So we diving into the cancel culture is in a whole, like how we feel about it. We're gonna start with you, Kev. How you feel about the cancel culture?
I'll get into the cancel culture in a second. I really want to address the video we just watched first. That's cool?
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Let's dive into that. You're right. Go ahead.
All right. So the video I just saw, right? I can't tell. I'm assuming that the word I personally don't use the word. I thought the video was funny though. I ain't even front, but I personally don't use that word. It's not in my vocabulary. It's never been in my vocabulary. I think that word is reserved for a specific ethnic background to use when they want to insult people. But I can't tell the Jewish community how to feel about something offensive to them. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody calling us the N-word. We subject to react how we react. Some people allow it, some people don't. Some people don't care for A on the end. Some people got a problem if it's the hard ER. It varies from person to person. But so I can't tell the Jewish people how to feel about that. But me personally, when you playing Call of Duty is kind of that place where anything goes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to front. Like if you,
I done heard some wild shit on Call of Duty, bro.
Yeah, if you were,
I've said some wild shit on Call of Duty.
If you a Call of Duty gamer, like if you play that game, right? It's anything goes, bro. It's unfortunate that he was live streaming. It would have rolled if we'd have all been like in a big ass party and we would have heard it. Right, I'd have been like, I'd have laughed my ass off. I'd have been like, because he sounds funny saying it. But I'd have been called the N-word. All types of stuff and it'd probably be like a little 9-year-old white boy in his mama, in his mama house, and he'd be like, "You fucking nigger," But he didn't kill me though. You there in that setting, anything goes. You there. You kind of they fall by the wayside. It ain't like somebody like y'all really having a confrontation. He like, "You a fucking nigger," That's different. So that's kind of where I stand with that. But the cancel culture as a whole, man, they cancel Pepe Le Pew. You feel me? Like
wait. Don't dive into that yet. We're gonna get each one of our our point of view on the video, then we'll dive into the actual cancel culture thing.
All right. Cool? Yeah, that'll work.
E, how you feel about the video?
I thought it was hilarious, son. Like real rap, like Call of Duty, bro. Like anything goes. Like I'm always arguing with somebody on Call of Duty because the first thing they say when you get on there, shut up, N-word. Shut up, N-word. Like that's they go to. So to hear somebody. Actually, he gave me something to use. Like he put me on because I ain't even know about it. He put me on. I got some ammunition now when they coming at me. Like, yeah, like so, like, yeah, like just know, like, yeah, like, yeah, try me, yeah, like for real, like I feel like this, dude. Like everybody got racist tendencies, right? I ain't say everybody racist. But everybody got racist tendencies, you know what I mean? And for some strange reason, Call of Duty is the marketplace for racism. Like, if you want to get your racist stuff off, go get on the online. You know what I mean? Go online and you can get it off. You know what I mean? And like, it be confusing me because I'd be like, last time a dude talked to me like this got beat down at the park. You know what I mean? Like, so like, if we was face to face, I wonder if your energy would be the same. But then, you know, everything is for, you know what I mean? What's the wildest thing I could say? You know what I mean? Like, what can I say to get a reaction out of this person? You know what I mean? But like, I just be like, you know what I mean? We could go back and forth as much as y'all want, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, he was live streaming, he got caught, he did. I'm sure he said a lot worse than that before.
I'm pretty sure.
He get caught this time, he did, but you know, it is what it is. He just added something to my dictionary. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
Yeah, like man.
Call of Duty is the arena for that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's the arena for that, you did. Like that's the place where you go if you really want to just pop some shit off. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be overly sensitive on Call of Duty.
Nah, you can't. Because it make the next match more intense, you did. Like I'm gonna find who that was calling me anywhere. I'm gonna kill him every time I see him.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna kill him every time I see him. So, you know, I hear a lot of stuff. I hear a lot of racial slurs on Call of Duty. And I never one single time got offended. Ever. I never got offended.
Nah. I think like it's so commonplace now. Like it doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't, you know what I mean, get to you like it probably should, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I think that the thing with him, like you said, like he just got caught up. He was live streaming, somebody knew who he was, put it out there, and of course, like anything else, if you get caught, you gotta take your lick, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm not gonna even sit here and I say that it wasn't deserving, like fuck, like. But the coolest part about it is like he said it with so much normalcy, you could tell he said it plenty of times. He just got caught, you dig? Like, and you know, like we were saying, Call of Duty, man. Like, listen, I've said some wild stuff on there. I've tried to be as creative as possible. Like I tell short stories about people in their mo. You know what I'm saying? On Call of Duty. You think like I try to get like as creative as possible in that field of like play. But I don't think, again, that's why we say, and we're laughing about it, and we're not trying to be insensitive about, you know, how Jewish people take that word, but it's like it's funny because we know it's no maliciousness with it. Like when he said that, he didn't say it because he hate Jews or he hate, you know, the person in general. It was just like a fuck, like, you know, and like I said, he said it before, like, you know, and he just was comfortable with the situation, not knowing he was being recorded and somebody knew who he was, whatever. So he just got caught up in the situation.
It was a what's the wildest thing I could see?
Right, exactly. Right. What's the wildest thing?
And then the craziest part, like if y'all remember in high school, we used to like to instead of saying like, boy, get the fuck or get out of here, we used to be like, give me some head. Like if you think about it, in a sense, like we didn't mean that, you dig, but it was like that just was our shit. And let me tell you a funny little quick story. I was in class or whatever, a girl said something to me or whatever, and me not thinking because I'm so used to saying this shit because we said it so much. The severity of what I was saying wasn't nothing no more. And I was like, man, give me some head. Get the fuck out of my face. And I'm like, yo, I just told
wow.
this girl, like pretty much, yeah. And then I'm like, I had to apologize a lot. You dig? Like, I think she followed. Yeah, she followed. She probably followed us too. So again, I'm sorry for that situation. You dig? That was a long time ago.
That was 20 years ago, man.
Yeah, man.
You don't know what type of scars people.
They just try to cancel Maya, bro. I don't want to be the next one. I ain't even got nothing going for me yet. But,
I ain't gonna cancel you, bro. You can still hoop with me, man. You can still.
That's what I'm talking.
The wild part though, Reg, in high school, we was setting mad trends around that school here.
That's the craziest.
We was doing cool shit that people was like, they was doing it, they didn't even know where it came from. You feel me?
Yeah,
we had Reed ringing, boy.
And that shit was traveling. It wasn't just Reed. That shit, Abe and everywhere else, and they wondering when that shit came from. But anyway, that's a whole another topic of the which come. But let's dive into the actual cancel culture now, man. Like, how y'all feel about like it seamlessly like you can't make mistakes this day and age. Like the moment anything happens, you say anything, they pretty much want to wipe you from existence from anything that's going on. How you feel about it, E?
Well, first and foremost, before I get in that one, shout out to everybody that commented. I'm gonna get to y'all in a second, but I ain't with that, son. Know what I mean? Like, we can't cancel ain't nobody left. Know what I mean? Like, like somebody posted, he said, if y'all keep killing all the rappers, y'all gonna get my mixtape next. Know what I mean? Like, you can't cancel everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, like, we all human. We all imperfect, right? So we all gonna make mistakes in life. I mean, you learn from your mistakes. So let people grow from their mistakes. I mean, if somebody make a mistake, you hold their hand to the fire, and you know what I mean, and you move on with your life. But you can't cancel everybody. You know what I mean? Well, that's me. You dig? If y'all want to cancel them, do y'all thing. Like, I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? People gotta learn from their mistakes, bro. Like, the only way you gonna grow as a person.
That's a fact. What you got, Kev?
All right, so all of us grew up in the 80s. Well, all of us are 80s babies. We grew up in the 90s.
Hey, boy, hold on, boy.
My bad. All of us grew up in the 90s. I look at my timeline, right? The average age on my timeline, if I had to take a guess, would probably be about 35, right? I got some people, I got a few seniors, but I got a lot of people in our age range, and I got, a good bit of people, younger than us. So I say the average age is like 35. I say all of that to say, look at like Ren and Stimpy, right? Mm-hmm. You remember Ren and Stimpy? Remember, there was a point, and I use Ren and Stimpy as the example because Ren and Stimpy was really pushing the bar when for cartoons and stuff. We came from an era where they were pushing the bar. I use another example. Generation X were wrestling, right? They was pushing the bar. They was telling you to suck. They was telling you to suck it. You feel me? When we fast forward 20 years later, 25 years later, now everything is getting canceled. Bro, another 5-10 years from now, nothing from our existence is gonna exist.
Right.
Because they're gonna cancel everything. Like you can't. Eventually, you're not gonna be able to say. We don't say it no more, but like suck it is gonna be a bad thing. You feel me? When really it was just entertainment at the time. They canceled Pepe Le Pew, and they say the reason why they canceled him is because he pushes like the rape culture. I mean, I can get it, but I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I always look at like he was the old suave ass French nigga. You know?
He was mad aggressive, but I ain't see him raping shorty.
Yeah, like Dr. Seuss did have some racist shit.
Dr. Seuss pushed But look, at the end of the day, some things need to be canceled, right? I'm not saying keep everything. Some things need to go. You did because like it's not needed, right? It will be moving as a culture, but at the same time, it's like if we gonna be so sensitive to everything, then like you said, everything's gonna be canceled. Like I seen somewhere today where they talking about like not having kids, dad or mom, because the whole gender thing. Like that's weird to me. Like America is really going down a bad path, bro. Like I'm putting it out there now, son. I'm moving.
Where you going, bro? Where you going? Canada?
I'm going to the motherland, son. I'm going
all right.
I can't do it, son. I can't
hot.
deal with America, bro. America doing too much, son.
I'm not gonna lie. I said I wasn't gonna say this word no more, but I'm gonna say it one last time.
Get it off, son.
When I gotta get it off. When they told me we couldn't say fag no more, I was like, wow, like wow, you took away like 87% of my jokes. you
took away all your arsenal.
Yeah, you took my clip out and was like, yeah, you just gotta go gun butter. Clean me out. Clean me out. It's like, come on. No, all right. I don't even I think even gay people know. Like, I think even gay people know that word is an insult to like people that's acting like, that's doing some old wild, like lame type, suspect type shit. They know that's not offensive to them. They know that's not directed to them. They know.
But I mean, again, like you said, though, you can't judge the way a person takes something, though.
I did say that.
Yeah,
and I'm a firm believer in that.
It's a derogatory term of their lifestyle.
Of their lifestyle, right?
You kind of down in their lifestyle, but even though you saying it as like somebody saying nigga instead of nigger, right? They not using it that way, but it depends on how you take it. You know what I mean? And depending on who's saying it. You know what I mean? Right. So,
like if you saw if a white guy was talking to somebody and he was like, "Man, you acting mad niggerish," right? You would be offended about it. You would be like, "Wait, what the fuck do you mean by that?" You would be like, "Wait,
I need clarity."
That bar told you act less black. You hear me?
No.
Let me tell you. All right, so that's where y'all got me at. You did like that's where y'all did my argument at, because anytime somebody say anything about anything dealing with niggerish or I'm trying to dye I's and cross T's. So
right, like where that's coming from.
Yeah. When you say gay or fag,
no, be like the F word. I'd be like you're a fag.
You can't get mad at them people for feeling that way too. You know what I mean? So like respect is.
You gotta look at it both ways.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta have respect across the board, though.
Yeah, but I mean, the craziest part to me about the cancel culture is like companies are starting to figure out ways to make money off it. Like it's funny because going back to the Dr. Seuss situation, right? The books that they had there, like that was with the racial shit, I never saw before in my life. We had the Dr. Seuss 8-book special. You dig? Like my mom and them used to copy it. It came in a little bag with the 8 books. It was like the green eggs and ham and all that 1, 2 blue fish, cat in the head, all that there.
Your mama did all that. You still can't read?
I know, huh? That's the cool part. She tried. She tried. It ain't her fault.
You hear me? Bless my heart.
It ain't her fault, you dig? But
so
scumbag.
But nah, dude. Listen. So even with that, like, so them saying, okay, we're gonna cancel those books or whatever, instantly brings attention to it. Now you look on eBay and all these sites; those books are auctioning off for like $10,000 just because people want it because it's a collector's item now.
But you got
so in instance, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
the fire part.
America about making money, bro. That's all it is, huh?
Right.
Here's the flip side to that, though, Reg.
Mm-hmm.
Those books selling for like $10,000-$15,000. It's not putting no money in Dr. Seuss' pocket. It's giving the power back to the consumer.
But the popularity from it is free promotion. Like anytime you do anything in that way, shape, or form that's going to bring attention to the point where it's on CNN, it's on every news outlet that you could think of, that's free publicity. They no longer have to pay for any kind of publicity, and it makes them look good because they go, oh, we canceled that. But in instance, all you did was take off some books that nobody was reading anyway, nobody was worried about, and you got free publicity from the situation.
I follow you on that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I got you on that.
It's wild,
it's just crazy. Like the time we live in, man, it's so like everything is so sensitive. Like everything is so touch and go, and like for them, I just hate the fact that like people are so ready to just erase everything. Like it's crazy. How can you erase somebody's entire body of work of what they did for a mistake or two here and there. Like, I
can tell you how he erased the whole culture.
That's true too.
There are some people that need to be canceled.
Oh no, it's definitely people that deserve it.
R. Kelly is not one of them, for the record.
Ooh. Now we talking about
people
that need to be canceled. Like we could talk about
a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But
yeah, we can really dive into some shit.
Do you think the whole? All right, R. Kelly's not one of them. All right, and the reason why is because R. Kelly made music that's still good. R. Kelly music still good.
Wait, his music was fire. You shouldn't cancel it.
I'm not canceling R. Kelly. I'm sorry. I don't care who be like, oh, we don't like him because he don't want. Nah, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it.
But then they yank on the music now.
Nah, he don't have.
Nah, you still get access.
I was just listening to Seems Like You're Ready. You feel me? Like R. Kelly's going. You did like he's going.
Yeah.
I'm not canceling. Now I might not. I don't support what he doing, but I'm gonna continue to listen to his music.
It just seemed like it's always the first people to wind up in that instance of like canceling everything they doing is us, like our culture. Some dealing with what we had coming like going, but then like you look at now. Listen, when you can compare the two, like okay, just to play devil's advocate, we talking about R. Kelly, right? His crime is what? Messing with little girls, which is wrong. I don't fuck with him at all anyway because of the situation, right? But Elvis Presley, all these other people that did this shit in their culture. What happened
to the dude that married his adopted daughter? Is he canceled?
Wasn't that like the Jerry Lee Lewis, whatever the nigga name? He was canceled.
Woody Allen. Yeah, Woody
Allen.
Here's the deal. This is clapback from wanting to take down those statues and change the street names and all of this in the Confederate states. So that's all that is. It's just a clapback. Like, okay, we cancel this stuff. We're gonna cancel everything that's wrong.
Right.
And I'm cool with that. Because I'm for equality across the board.
Of course.
You feel me? I'm a big advocate for equality. I want races to equality from a ethnic standpoint, and I want equality from a gender standpoint too. Like I would love. It irks me when women say they don't make the same money that men make. Please make the same money men make so you can pay the same bills men pay. Please, like please treat white men the same way, or black men the same way you would treat white men, and vice versa, so they can pay the same price for crimes that black men pay. Please, I push equality like heavy.
Right.
We need that. But at the same time, it's still, I feel like it's clapback from, wanting to move the statues and stuff around and streets and shit.
I think speaking on the women equality and black and white, I think like America wasn't created for that. You know what I mean? Like it's trying to adjust. You know what I mean? They're calling it audible. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Last minute, Peyton Manning. What everybody said?
Omaha.
Yeah,
Omaha.
They call it Omaha. They trying to fix it, but it wasn't built for that. You know what I mean? So like it's gonna take time for things to even out. But I'm glad to see it's starting to get better, especially for women, because women are definitely making some power moves, and shout out to them. But at the end of the day, like it's gonna take time for sure, because that's not what America was designed for.
Yeah, it's definitely an adjustment phase. So that's why it's like anything else, like it's the tweaks. Is they keep trying to tweak it. Okay, so and like usually like everything else, before you tweak it, you just pull that bitch out the socket. You think it's like, wait, that bitch not working? Let me pull this power out and put it back in and see it. Try to reset it. So it's kind of the same thought process and thinking till you finally can pinpoint a way to make it make sense without having to just totally pull something from anything. Let's get into some of the comments, man. Shouts out to everybody that's commenting, man. What's up? What's up, Nick? Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Brandon.
Shout out to Nick. Shout out to B.
Shouts out to Herman. Shouts out to Lily. Appreciate y'all joining us, man. So Brandon says, if you an athlete and you gotta have a go screen name and not live stream, if you're going to wild out, especially on Call of Duty, that shit get real. That's a fact. Like, if you're gonna be on there, like you definitely got to protect yourself in those situations. But the thing about it is those athletes make so much money streaming. You dig? Like with they get contracts and shit for streaming fans. So it's like, but they human, man. Like Call of Duty get wild, man. Like, you gonna throw your stuff.
But I feel like this though. I feel like if America wasn't based on racism, like we wouldn't have this problem. You know what I mean? But we do, because like what's everybody's first reaction when they mad, right? If somebody that don't look like them, right? They gonna say something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the first derogatory race thing.
Because that's how it is here. You know what I mean?
Bro, traffic, being in traffic on road rage, and Call of Duty. Those are the two arenas to say wild shit,
right?
But not be like, not to the point to where you purposely trying to be insensitive. You like, man, fuck those. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they two intense situations.
Yeah. But I say this
that got to be taken into account.
When I'm on live, you dig? Like, I don't. You know what I mean? I didn't even know that word till the other day. You know what I mean? So like that's
some new shit.
I would go to, you know what I mean? Like Ray said, I would come up with some creative stories about your mama or something you did. But at the end of the day, though, like racially derogatory names and terms, like that wouldn't be my first way to go. But for certain people, and y'all know who y'all are, that's y'all first go to. You know what I mean? Because you're not creative enough to say something, you know what I mean, to get in somebody's skin and still be funny. You know what I mean? That's your first way out. Like Reg know, lump you do too. When the game loading up, you hear it.
I'm on the air.
Shut up.
I'm on the air.
Like, damn, bro, your family that dumb? They can't even, you know what I mean? Like,
they can't think of nothing constructive.
Yeah, like you're not creative enough to say anything creative enough to get under my skin. You don't think I've heard that enough that doesn't bother me anymore?
That's
like, you don't think that doesn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, Call of Duty is a whole different world in itself. Shouts out to Nikki said, I was like, what the hell I got running into with y'all boys. And yes, listen, Nick was under us, but Nick ran with us.
He got
into just as much trouble. You dig? Like
Nick all over the place.
Our little bro was in the 9th grade, leaving school with us and everything. Man, we got our little bro in it.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what's so funny. Nick used to be with us so much, I forgot he was an underclassman. Like, he used to be with us so much. Like, so we'd be like, man, we going to the front, watch the Final Four, Sweet 16. Man, that boy be right on side. I'm thinking he
thanks. Him, B, Nug.
Nug, another one.
Thanks, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to all the little bros, man.
Thanks,
Let me see. Brandon said that boy, the Generation X got a lot of niggas in trouble. That's a fact. Listen,
that's a fact.
I almost got suspended from school, going to school, like with the suckage shit. It was crazy. But still, though, like it wasn't as severe because, like, the intentions was different, I guess. But yeah, he said I'm lost. Dumbo got canceled too. See, I didn't know that. So
I heard there was something racist about Dumbo. I don't know. I haven't seen it forever.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. Dumbo. What?
Oh, maybe because like don't Dumbo like jump out of plane? No.
What the
hell? I haven't seen it. It may be something to it. I don't know.
That's crazy. All right. Shouts out to Nick, man. Shouts out. What's up, bro? He said, go. Yes, I've heard it go down on GTA too. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto is crazy.
I know it go down because my daughters was playing, right? They had my headset on, but they playing on my game, so my name pop up when they playing. And one of my followers on social media hit me up and was like, "Boy, I was going in. I thought that was you." To your daughter said it's not my daddy.
Can you imagine the wild shit he was saying on that?
Man. You gotta let them kids create a profile, son. So people can know that's not you, son.
they have to.
Yeah, bro, it'd be wild, man. It'd definitely be wild. Yeah, man. So definitely this cancel culture shit is crazy. So just to end it all the topic, do y'all think Maya's Leonard should be canceled? We'll start with you, E, you think he should be canceled?
But I'm not in a position to cancel nobody, boy. Like, man, look, man.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Bro, like, me personally, like, I don't know. Like, he made a mistake, right, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let that man learn from his mistake. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about it, Lump? Oh, my bad.
Nah, go ahead. You good.
Nah, that man shouldn't be canceled. You did. Like, I don't. All right. I feel like certain, like, I kind of feel like Facebook don't understand black culture and black people's sense of humor.
I knew this.
You feel me?
You stay in jail.
Yeah, I do. Like I told, I told one of my partners something, dog. I can't remember what I told him, to be honest with you. But I told him something, and we was legit joking, but they took it like I was bullying my partner. You feel me? My partner bigger than me. If my partner really wanted to punch me out, he probably would win.
Nah, you can still bully a bigger person though.
No, we both popping off. You did, we talking regular though. Like that's how we joke, and it was like you bullied me. And I also think that like people don't understand Call of Duty, the arena for that. Like what really be going down. Like, so I don't hold my Islanda accountable.
But you know, even though that is the arena for that, like, is it right though?
It's not.
So like at some point we need to bring it in. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, even though that's the forum for it, like. We should, as a culture, be better than that. You know what I mean?
No, the game itself is not right. Yeah, we can start there. You feel me? Like the game promote violence. Like we run around killing each other, and we talking crazy while we killing each other.
Yeah, but at the same token, like
you trying to be like, God bless you, my brother.
Yeah, like,
think about it.
You can talk crazy without being, it being racially motivated.
Yeah, you can be like, you trash. Like, look, there's a lot of shit you can say. You can,
whatever his screen name is, like, I just smoked a pack of AO May. You know what I mean? Like, so like you can make it fun without, you know what I mean, doing that. And like, my wife get mad with me all the time because she be like, who you fussing with? Like. As soon as the gang come on, they go straight in. I be like, oh, like y'all lame.
Like, you literally can't say nothing without somebody saying something.
Racial slurs is a universal language, though.
No, no.
Smoking on a pack. Only hip hop culture gonna catch that.
Right, but hip hop is the more popular culture right now, so everyone's gonna be aware of that. I think. Racial slurs is not a universal culture. I think it's a universal language. It's not a universal language. I think that I don't know.
You know when that man called that man a kike. You knew kike was bad when you heard it, right?
From the way he said it, yeah.
You knew it was bad, right? That's what I'm saying. It's a universal.
I know what it was.
Like the middle finger.
I still don't know what it means. I still don't know.
Me either, but I know it's raw though.
Yeah. I put it in my back pocket for sure.
I know it was raw. Like I don't know what it means either, but I know it's raw.
If it ever hits a fan, I'm using that bit.
No, for me, dude, definitely. I mean, again, like I feel like y'all. First of all, I don't have the authority to cancel nobody, but he definitely can. Like I said, you gotta learn from your mistakes. It was, like it wasn't malicious. I don't think he hate Jews. Like he on some like I hate all Jews, so but at the same time, it don't make it right though. It don't make it right, and like we definitely gotta like. It's so crazy that we say it just is what it is. We should just be comfortable in that bitch throwing racial slurs on Call of Duty. It definitely shouldn't be like that, but it is what it is.
They make it enjoyable for me. I guess I'm in the.
So Nick said he on thin ice. He got him on thin.
Yeah, he on thin ice.
Yeah. Pocahontas as well. All right, they said, but Pocahontas. Well, I guess it's different. Like they got. I wouldn't cancel
Pocahontas. Pocahontas tell the history of this country.
That's probably why. Because they're trying to change the narrative, so that's probably why.
I wouldn't cancel Pocahontas.
Well, we don't have the authority to cancel anything anyway. So.
I wouldn't vote for it if they gave me the option.
We do have the authority, bro. We got to band together.
Again, we don't.
Right. It's many of us, bro. We stick.
That is true. Nah, bro. Yeah, man. Before we dive into the next topic, let's get a word from one of our sponsors.
But that's your poop.
And again, shout out to Savage Lifestyle Clothing Line, of course, always the avid sponsor of the podcast or whatever. So, man, the next topic we're gonna get into, we're gonna lighten it up a little bit. We're gonna go into our top 5 struggle meals, right? We all from the hood. We may not be from the hood, but we've all went through struggle. We all had to put some hard times and put some stuff together. So we decided to come, just what's the top 5 struggle meals for you? We're gonna start with you, E. What's your top 5 struggle meals?
Top 5. I don't know if I got 5, but I'll run down my list though.
All right.
Number one on the list for sure is eggs and rice. You ain't struggled unless you had eggs and rice. I'm gonna keep it. Listen, eggs and rice became so known with us. I thought that was a real meal. I used to be like, boy, I had some fire eggs and rice last night. They look at me like, but yeah, though, like eggs and rice for sure. My number 1. My number 2 probably be the sugar bread. Yeah, we throw the bread in the toaster, hit it with some butter, splash that sugar on it. That sugar bread get you full, boy. You get like good. You know what I'm saying? What else I had? The hot sauces. On the smoked sausage on the end of the bread. You remember the front bread and the last bread? When you
booty bread. The booty bread.
Yeah, when you like when it's over for you and you in that kitchen struggling, like, man, I'm about to throw this thing on the grill, you hear me? Man, you just fold that bitch over like a hot dog, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Hit it with some ketchup. Man, you lit, you hear me? What else?
Good money.
Oh man, what else, son? Peanut butter and jelly. I always had a peanut butter and jelly when things got tough. What that is? That's 4?
Yeah, it's about 4.
Cereal. I can eat cereal any time of the day, you hear me? So I go with cereal to round out my 5. You look, I put the keys back. That's all it is.
What you got, Kev?
Number 5, that egg and rice. You dig? I'm with E on that. Matter of fact, E got all mine. You dig?
Right.
The egg and rice. You dig? Like you gotta do what you gotta do. We would have peanut butter, but no jelly though. You dig? Like my mom ain't buy the jelly because my little sisters would leave the jelly, like they'll fumble the jelly, so they leave the counter and shit sticky. So she was like, "Nah, I ain't buying no more jelly. Y'all just go eat this peanut butter."
Right.
So we had a peanut butter, the sugar cinnamon bread. Now we did have the cinnamon, so we'll take the sugar with the cinnamon. And we'll wrap that together.
Yo, boo.
No, we had the cinnamon.
Yo, boo, you had cinnamon, you dig?
You know, all the seasonings go over the stove, you dig? So we had seasoning. We had the salt, the pepper, the onion powder, garlic powder, and that cinnamon would be in the back tucked off because my pa used to use it. So we had a cinnamon. Pork and beans and weenies, man. You sleep. Y'all forgot about pork and beans and weenies. Y'all tripping. And the noodles. The noodles, dog. Like, you know noodles coming up to eat?
Listen, noodles wasn't a struggle meal for me because my brother worked at Swagman, so he stayed blessing me. I had noodles galore. You hear me? Like,
that was your shit.
My brother knew noodles was my son. I still eat them raw. I don't even cook them. Crunch them up, hit them with a little mix. Man, my old lady be like, "You don't want to cook them, man? You tripping? You wasting time? You hear me? Whip that up. Man, we lit, man. You tripping, boy? Yeah, boy. I got a whole bag right here. I'm telling you.
On my mama, I got a corporate job. I sit at somebody's desk, and I be I work in corporate America. Walk by.
For me, it's like steak, nigga. This steak for me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
You know, walk by, they poke their head and be like, "Midge, what the hell you doing?" I be hitting them like,
yeah.
You know, the season at the bottom.
Yeah. Look,
don't let me get a pick
on blood pressure with that season. We getting old right now. We getting old.
I leave that season at the bottom alone. That should be so salty. That shit fuck you clean up. Yeah, man. Oh, for me, no, shit. It's damn. Y'all pretty much named them. But listen, Lisa hit the head on the coffin. King Vitamin. And I love them joints to death.
You know, the person I know eat king vitamins.
Let me tell you, another struggle joint was corn and rice in a fucking hamburger patty. Like corn and rice hamburger
corn and rice
patty.
and any meat side.
Any meat
side, corn and rice,
Yes. Any meat side, you knew you was struggling. I guess just some of the comments though. I see y'all commenting on it. Let me see. Like Lisa said, for me, the king vitamin. Yep, that was one of them. Mama noodles, definitely. So Brandon said tuna sandwiches with bread or crackers, syrup sandwiches. Yes, syrup sandwiches. Vienna sausage.
Could be messy as hell. So syrup running all down your forearm. But look though, the tuna and crackers. That's it. You can sit on the porch and eat them joints while you're kicking it with your partners. I'm telling you, son. That's that right there. Don't talk about that pet milk. Don't talk about that.
Vienna sausage, bologna sandwich, and cereal. Facts.
Potty sandwiches.
Shit, the noodles and boiled eggs. You dig? I got on the boiled egg late. You dig? With the boiled egg, but definitely.
Had a boiled egg took too long for me, so I had to get straight to it.
Egg, milk, and cereal.
Look, go to the next comment though. You gotta put the water in the pet milk because it's thick. You hear me? You gotta put the water in the pet milk. Yeah, like if you don't put water in your pet milk, you sleep. I'm telling you right now.
It'll kill you.
And you gotta drop ice cubes to make it cold.
Facts.
I've done that too.
Facts.
You gotta drop the ice cubes.
Oh, that's funny, man.
That's out the Johnson. That's definitely the hood classic. Nick, syrup sandwich is definitely
syrup sandwich, for real.
Syrup sandwich, definitely.
Look, peanut butter sandwich.
Dog.
Lisa, you right. The cream cone or anything, bro.
Tell me if I'm tripping. When y'all had y'all syrup sandwiches and that guy syrup got on your jean shorts, used to be tight, huh? Son,
boy, what?
That syrup hard as hell to get out, son. That shit hard to get out, son. That's like, man, I hate scrubbing that shit with soap and water trying to get that out, man.
No, that shit is hard. That shit, you got one little hard stain on your jeans.
Yeah, you got one little circle on your joint, man. Like, man. But yeah, though, the first sandwich was the truth, though.
Facts, man. That's crazy, man. Oh man, yeah. So we've all been through that situation. So what out of the struggle meals not like that you would go ahead and eat right now just for the hell of it?
Randomly, yeah.
Well, yeah. That's about it. Nothing else.
Nah, the eggs and rice for sure. Like, if all right, let's say this, right? Let's say my girl, like, she do most of the cooking. Let's say she go out of town. I'm definitely that's probably gonna happen because I can't cook much. You know what I mean? I can't cook much.
So like, egg and rice would probably be a good.
You know what I mean? So egg and rice sound like a seafood platter to me.
What about you, Lump? What Cav? Lump, Cav. One of the two.
I think I got a little old now. So for real, my struggle meal now is red beans. Yeah,
but see, red beans, you put a big old pot of red beans on, throw some meat in there, it'll stretch it. That's a stretch meal.
That's my struggle meal right now. You there? Like when we get to like, it's about what? We got about 4 days to payday. I'm gonna throw in a pot of red beans. I'm gonna throw in a pot of red beans. That's probably gonna be my kids' struggle meal when they grow up.
Right, facts. Throw in them red beans.
Throwing the red beans. He making beans again.
Man, you make a big old pot of red beans, that'll last you 3 days.
So I can't even cook red beans.
3-4 days straight.
It don't last me 3 days. Because I eat them all, but my children they hate it.
They hate red beans.
They hate red beans.
So red beans are my favorite meals, huh?
Look, I know I'm not crazy.
Crazy. So I like red beans better the second day. See, second day
they all better the second day. They gotta sit.
Bro, listen, a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't really do like the like eating shit buku times or whatever. I don't like talking about it. But red beans. Automatic, like that next day.
But for me though, red beans, I gotta have the whole workup. I gotta have the cornbread, the candy in, because like it gotta be like when my mama cooked it. You know what I mean? On Sundays, my mama go throw down. It gotta be the same way. You dig? Some type of meat. I don't eat chicken, but like fish paws. But yeah, you know what I mean? I had to catch myself just now.
You had a lot going on.
I was doing too much just now. I caught myself. I was doing way too much. But gotta have something. You did some type of protein. You did. You know what I mean? To finish it. You did pause again. You know what? You know what? Next topic, bro. Next topic.
Hey, yo. But anyway, nah, man. For me, listen, I can't find the king vitamins nowhere. If I can find them, I have like 30 boxes.
Because they killed like 30 people.
Now you don't have WIC. That's why you can't find it.
They killed as many people as COVID did. No, boy. No, we done with that shit.
I love King Vitamin, yo. That's like my favorite cereal in the world. So I don't know why. I just love them bitches. But that boy Brandon said he still the noodles and the tuna sandwiches in his rotation. Listen, tuna sandwich will get you right. You good. Good. You can't complain about that at all.
I'm lazy, son. So a peanut butter and jelly will go. You know, I mean that's.
Well, I ate one of them. I ate one of them yesterday off GP though.
Yeah, just off
GP.
I don't like peanut butter no more. Like I ate it so much when I was young, I can't stand it now. Like that, like peanut butter, watermelon. Like I can't stand none of that shit.
I ain't gonna hold you, son. Like I used to not eat watermelon, but I had watermelon like I don't know, maybe a year ago, something like that. That shit was good, son. Like
it was good. I just can't stand it now.
Watermelon was, son.
Boy, that was our go-to snack for everything, boy. Like
better during the summertime.
Summertime, they get like big ass watermelon. You split that bitch up. Here, sit down there. You got a big ass thing of watermelon sitting down there.
Walk around sticky too.
Yeah.
Look, nah, I can't do it, bro. Let me see.
Scrape all your mouth with them king vitamins. King vitamins.
Your mouth be scraped up. She ain't lying.
That's a fact. That was my shit, though. I can't mess over. They say, bought a daiquiri shot by me and Kev. Stay buying all the Chiwis and the big shots. Oh yeah. Big shot.
Chiwis off the fucking Chiwis.
The barbecue joints. The barbecue.
I like the green onion. The green onion.
Yeah, greenback fire. But look, though, this is the thing about them big shots, though. You only call them by the color, and when they get flat, they trash.
They terrible.
They get flat, they trash.
You know, you gotta drink that thing right then and there.
Bro, listen, do y'all realize back in the day, son, we used to get a whole 2-liter big shot for 99 cents.
99 cents, facts.
Killing ourselves, son. Like a whole 2 liters, son. That's crazy. You can't go shit, but hey, it was what it was.
We gotta retire cold drinks in general. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm not doing it.
You gotta retire them Joes too, son.
I'm about that.
I got you, son.
The cold drinks. You gotta give me one vice at a time. You can't take them all and be like, yeah, we can't see everything.
Can't put them in a basket and throw them out the door.
Work with me. What we doing first?
Look, just replace your cold drinks with some water. You hear me?
No, I drink mad water.
No, I'm saying whenever you go get a cold drink, throw it in the trash and grab your water. You gonna think?
What about coffee? I'm good with coffee.
I drink too much coffee, so.
Coffee legit.
I gotta have a morning cup of coffee.
I mean, like I can't blame you for the coffee because I work early morning, so I need that coffee. You know what I mean to get me up.
What about Red Bull? I mean, I'm in sales. I
don't drink Red Bull, but I drink these right here. It's called Celsius.
Well, that was a Corona.
I'm pretty good. You see how much caffeine that bitch does? That bitch got 300 milligrams. So
that's crazy. That's a lot.
It's gonna wake you up.
It sounds like it's gonna rock my stupid ass shit.
But
that bitch.
I'm about to play with that.
Man, get you one of these, son. You know what I mean? I don't want to promote them, but get you one of them. Just try it and let me know what you think.
I ain't fucking with
it. Just tell them at Smoothie King. Smoothie King got them.
Oh, they might be legit.
Nah, it's called Clean Energy. So just try it and see what they do.
Sound like a winner. It sounds like $10 a can, but I'll try them.
It ain't cheap.
Yeah, man. Shit, we want to thank all y'all for go ahead and comment on that topic. That's definitely was something. So wait, before we get it, Nick said them energy drinks poison.
Man, this is the same man I know drank 42-ounce coffees, man. You drink the same I drink. Every time he come by the crib, he got a 42-ounce coffee, man. Come on, man.
That's a lot of coffee.
That's a lot.
That's a whole lot of coffee. So.
That's 2 ounces more than the old English. That's a lot of coffee.
I wish that boy could post a picture of his coffee. I bet he got a coffee cup right now. It's about a 42 ounce. It's the same thing. So it's caffeine, bro. It's caffeine. 0 sugar, bro. It's caffeine, son. Hold on, let me get that right. You know what I mean?
No, that's a lot of 42 ounces.
He
said ain't 42 ounces. Oh man, yeah. So we gonna go ahead and before we head to the next topic, we're gonna go ahead and get a word from one of our sponsors. Shouts out to We Paint That, another avid sponsor of the podcast. Definitely, y'all gotta definitely check out, follow on Instagram and everything else. So,
how be a sponsor, Rich? How be a sponsor?
Send some bread to my cash app.
What's your product?
What I gotta do to be a sponsor?
Give me some cash. I'm gonna screenshot my cash. Hold on.
I gotta bring me cash to be a sponsor. So if I got a small business, right? If I'm a small business owner, right, in the urban community or in any community, how do I be a sponsor on the I'm Just Saying podcast?
Man, listen, all you have to do is reach out to anybody on the I'm Just Saying podcast. Make a 30 second to a minute video. We try to keep it as short as possible because we gotta have our segment to talk. But right now, we pretty much doing anybody, man. If y'all want your stuff plugged on here any kind of way, if y'all trust us enough to go ahead and promote your product, go ahead and shoot it to us, and we have no problem doing it. Then we definitely come up with some kind of system where, like, hey, donate to the podcast a little bit, or you can like we could do a fair trade for anything else. We'll figure it out. But right now, we are we are helping each other, man. We want everybody to thrive and make some money, and if we can help in any kind of way, why not? So just hey, you ever feel like you got something going, send it to us.
Cash App, Venmo. My man Gabe put me on another one. You heard me? You do bank to bank. You can send it straight to my bank account. You heard me? Like I forgot the name of it, but yeah, you want to get on? I'm Just Saying. Yeah, how they say? I forgot how they say. Tap in. Like yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm the plug. I'm the plug. You heard me? You want to promote your business? Yeah, nah. I'm just
no, Lisa, you're definitely not just anybody. You are definitely a avid sponsor of the podcast.
Yeah, that's what it is. Breeze Zelle, you hear me? Yeah, you can Zelle me some bread. However it's going to work.
What you said at first, Zelly?
Whatever, you hear me? Whatever.
Do that,
yeah, look at
Brandon said
my bread, you hear me? Send me my bread. I ain't playing.
Brandon said he a sponsor. He flipping y'all 1,400 to bingo cards on the bingo board. Holler at him. He did like, hey, whatever works. Come up with a commercial beat. We putting you out there. You know what I'm saying?
Get at us, B. Yeah. Let me tap in on that 1,400 flip. I'm with that too. You heard me?
We got you.
Yeah, the
Oh
fact.
man. Yeah. So the next topic we're gonna get into, man. I wish I had the video to show y'all, but we had a little technical difficulties. We couldn't get the video, but I'm gonna describe what happened to you. Basically, the next topic is, did she go too far? I don't know if y'all saw it on social media. They had the lady. She decided to chastise a kid by pretty much creating the jail setting for him. She put his bed into a closet space. She had a line hanging up with his, like, where he hang his underwear up. She gave him a number like you would in jail and everything else. Gave him the whole experience of jail. And she recorded it, put it on social media, and she got a little backlash for it. So we're gonna give our opinion whether we think she went too far or not. So we're gonna start off with you, E. Do you think she went too far?
Not at all. I think that she, like she said before, right? She been in jail, right? So the actions her kid was demonstrating in her eyes was gonna lead him down the wrong path, right? So before the system get him, she might as well let him know, if this is what these actions you're gonna continue doing, this is gonna be the outcome. You know what I mean? And I'd rather her go to the extreme to save her son than allow the system to get her son. You know what I mean? Like, whatever you have to do to change your children's behavior if they're going down the wrong path, I'm in total support of. I can't tell nobody how to raise their kids. If you feel like that's what you need to do, that's your kid. I mean, only person that knows what's best for him is you, right? That's your kid. You know what I mean? So you should do whatever it takes to save your kid, and that's what she was doing. So hopefully it worked. Hopefully he get back on the right path and and stay out of trouble. But I salute her, bro, because like, it's too many times we see these kids, you know what I mean, going to jail, or even worse, something happening to them, right? So for her to take extreme measures like that, that means she's fearful that something's gonna happen to her kid. So she need to do what she need to do to keep him out of trouble.
Okay, how you feel about it, Lump? Kev, my bad.
Man, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know what the dude did, and I saw the video. I don't know what he actually did.
Well, she said he displayed behaviors of trying to be an adult too fast, doing kind of stuff. She didn't get into specifics.
I think he was accumulative. I think he was just doing so much.
He was doing a bunch of stuff that led her to be like, well, you're going to end up in jail if you keep on. So let me show you what that feel like. So,
I mean, I saw the video. I did see the video, and I saw what his little setup. His setup don't look no different than when my mama would punish me. You feel me? The only thing that she did, the only thing that she modified was she put him in a closet instead of his bedroom. So the space got a little bit tighter. But like my mama would snatch the TV out, the PlayStation, all that's coming out. Like, you feel me? The Nintendo 64, that's coming out. You want to wild out, that's coming out. But I would get my ass whipped too, though. You feel me? We in an era where you can't get an ass whooping no more.
Right.
So, all right, now we got to take it somewhere else because we grew up with ass whoopings. Everybody on the screen got their ass whip coming up. You feel me? We don't have that no more. So you have to make different arrangements. She didn't go too far. The only thing I didn't like was she was making them recite a number where the dude was like,
that's what they do in jail.
That's true, but I don't. Yes, you letting him know it go down like that, but at the same time, you kind of like preparing him to be like that too, and I'm not feeling that. Like, don't make him get accustomed to having to do that. Just let him know, like, this will be going on.
Well, I think that was what you were trying to do. You did, but
for me, I actually don't think she's wrong. Like he was saying to say, I think anything you could do to try to keep your child from ending up the next statistic and being in actual jail, whatever you feel like you need to do to modify his behavior to create a situation where he gets it, or you discipline him without whipping him or beating him. In a sense, why not? The only thing I don't like is, which we can't run from, is the recording of the situation. Like, we've gotten so accustomed to just throwing our cameras up, not understanding that, like, you're teaching them a point, right? What you're doing could work perfectly, but the embarrassment you're going to give him behind it is something that can just negate everything you just did. You know, and that's a big difference. Like everything don't have to be on social media. Like, listen, the way you chastise your kid in any kind of way, shape, or form is your business. Like Lump said, we all got ass whoopings back in the day, like or whatever. It shaped us to be better dudes. We're not out here robbing, killing, stealing. Sometimes it don't work for everybody. It is what it is. I think with a lot of times with the world we live in today, everything has to be on camera. Like it don't have that situation. If you doing that for the love of your kid and to make sure that he's good, why are you filming it? Like like what are you getting out of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so everything you doing could just backfire you totally because now he's so focused. He ain't even focused on what you're doing. He's focused on the fact that he got to go outside and he got to go in his neighborhood, and it'll be like, boy, but like the embarrassment factor can be overlift everything that you was trying to do. So I think what she's doing, hey, like I said, any method you try to do to chastise, try to make sure he don't end up a statistic or dead or jail, do it. It is what it is. That's your kid. I'm never gonna tell the person how to chastise a kid, especially if it's based on him doing some fucked up shit, right? Which I believe it was what it was. But at the same time, stop recording this shit. Like, stop trying to embarrass these kids. Stop trying to get clout from social media. Stop trying to get people going, oh, yeah, you did right, girl. What you need that for? It's about your kid. Do what you got to do for your kid, and you do your thing. Like,
everybody,
I'm not gonna lie, Rich.
Everybody want. I don't know. Like everybody posts everything. You know what I mean? Like it ain't. You chastising your child shouldn't be something for social media. You know what I mean? Like you said, the embarrassment is gonna outweigh the punishment. Right. Now he's not focused on the punishment no more. He's dealing with the ridicule of him being on social media when he go to school, on his way home. You know what I mean? So like those different things. So like you do got a point, but I just feel like we need to relax with these, yo. This is one of the worst creations ever in mankind. When we put video and cameras on phones, because all people want to do. Like, stop.
I disagree.
I hate that. It's terrible.
So what you think on it, Kev?
I disagree. It's not the worst invention. It's actually one of the best inventions ever made.
No.
This right here is the best invention ever made. You got instant access to every single thing you need to have instant access to.
That's the problem.
It's a weapon. You feel me? It's a weapon. It's just like any other weapon. It's just like your gun you own. In the wrong person's hands, it's the worst thing ever.
Right.
You feel me? This is a powerful tool, though. It is what it is.
I think that.
It's like.
Go ahead.
It's like money. It's like money. Money in the wrong hands, you could do some destructive stuff, but money in the right hands could build an entire community. It is what it is. I look at with social media, bro. It's just certain people that just they not like that, but social media get them the avenue to be like that. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And then when they get a little bit of anything, they abuse it. And that's how we come across situations where you got people cloud chasing by exposing, how they discipline their children on social media. I would never, ever post how I discipline my children.
Right.
I tell you, my mom used to always had this saying, what go in this house, stay in this house.
That's a fact.
Right?
That's how I roll. That's how I come up.
That was my mama's favorite saying. You know what I mean? What going? Cause like this is our home. You know what I mean? Right. This is your sanctuary. So if it's good, bad, or indifferent, it stays here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think I don't want to say our generation, but some generation lost that, and everything goes on social media.
Mm-hmm. It's our generation that lost that.
Yeah. I don't want to blame our generation for everything, but we do some fucking up. You know what I mean? Like we good at fucking some shit up. You know what I mean? But
it's not our fault. It ain't even our fault. It's us, but it ain't even our fault.
It's like, tough,
all right. Bro. I don't want to deviate from the topic too much, but it ain't even our fault. Like if you think about it, like the children born in the 80s, a lot of their dads and moms is locked up, gone from crack and the Reaganomics and all. It ain't even our fault, bro. But we ain't do a good job. I'm gonna just leave it at that. We ain't do a good job. We did the best job we could.
But we still fucking up.
Yeah, because we don't know. It's not like instilled.
We gotta grow, bro.
It's not instilled though.
But you learn experience, right? You learn, right?
You can learn, but
answer this question, right? As teenagers, right? We're totally opposite from what we were now from then, right?
Yeah,
Right.
but when we was teenagers compared to other generations, we was behind.
But what I'm saying is we've grown.
Right.
Right.
When you behind, it's hard to catch up to where you should be.
Oh, you can't tell me about being behind. I know about it. You know,
I know. I know you know. I was just reiterating.
But what I'm saying
I know you know.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is when are we gonna start doing better? You know what I mean?
I think we are doing better, but I just feel like we're just too far behind.
So we never gonna catch up. We never gonna get to where we supposed to be.
No, I mean, in comparison to other generations, yeah, we just hit. They're like, you got to chalk it up. But I feel like we are doing better as a generation, as an era. Our era, we are doing better as a.
So in certain instances, we just got to take that L.
Yeah, at some point you got to be like, all right, I lost this one, but let me see what I can do to make this portion better. Like, yeah, sometimes you got to chalk it up. It's like a relationship that don't work out. It's like a relationship that don't work out, right? Like, it don't work out, but I learn from it and I can move forward.
Right, but that's a tough one to hold, son. Like, just say
it is what it is. It's not our fault, bro. We was born into this.
Now you was.
I'm gonna say it's over for us though. He just.
But post Brandon comments, I want to talk about this too. Post Brandon comment, I want to talk about this.
So Brandon say, side note, white lady teacher in Arkansas got to catch them hands. She made a black student clean shit off of a toilet with his hands. She got administrative leave. Look it up. We're gonna definitely have to look that up.
She made him unclog the toilet with his bare hands.
Dig into the toilet
with feces in it.
Oh, white lady did that down?
Yes. And he was a kid. Like, he was like no older than 8.
Oh wow.
And he was a kid.
And she got administrative leave?
That's crazy.
You serious, bro?
I swear to God, I saw that shit the other day.
Yeah, damn. That's crazy. That's a crazy.
What part of Arkansas? What?
I ain't gonna lie. It's like,
do it matter? It's Arkansas.
No, it do matter. It do matter.
It's a part of the South, dog.
Part of the South.
No, it matters. But like, can we get a little more specific?
Let me see if I can look it up real fast. But yeah, go ahead. No, just tell me how you feel about it.
You want to know how I feel about it?
Yeah.
No. I don't even think it's appropriate to say on the podcast.
I feel like
I have an 8-year-old child. Well, my child actually 7. My child about to be 8. You there? Mm-hmm. Like, you gonna make my child clean?
I'm sorry to interrupt. It's Little Rock.
Oh, that's.
I mean, boy, that's
a urban,
city, right? That's a big city.
No, it ain't nothing big in Arkansas.
No, I'm saying, but for Arkansas, Little Rock is one of the big cities, right?
Yeah, Little Rock is
pretty much. It's their biggest city, but it's like you compare it to Shreveport.
Shreveport solid, they got some casinos and shit.
Yeah, Shreveport solid, but when you think about the big cities in Louisiana, it's not solid.
Yeah, right. True.
It's right up. You're there, like Arkansas, right up the block, though. You there, like. I'm not gonna lie, that made me feel some type of way. Like I have a 7-year-old daughter, right? Mm-hmm. I have daughters. I got stepkids. I got nieces, nephews, cousins. I got you there. Like, you're not about to make no 7-year-old child clean shit out the toilet with their hand. Like, what the fuck you think this is?
Listen, son.
You saw this? My little girl just told me. She said, "Come here. What you saw?" No. Boy, that pissed me off. Go ahead. I'm sorry, y'all.
Nah. Go ahead, Riz. How you feel about it, bro?
Oh man, listen, it's sad, man. It's a sad. It's just, but it's so sad. But the weird part is, it's just a testament to how shit is just constantly going and how you can't trust like everybody with your children, man. It's sad that kid is going with the intentions of, learn and be safe in a safe environment. And in turn, this lady felt it was comfortable and cool enough to take advantage of that kid and make him do that shit, that vile ass shit and thought, and only to get administrative leave. Like, she should be put in jail. Like, that's
man. She should get beat. She should get beat the fuck up because we ride.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Get it.
Yeah, let me get up. She should get beat the fuck up. That's what should happen to her. She should get beat the fuck up. And the reason why is because we ride for educators. We already feel like educators are underpaid, right? You know what I'm saying? Like teachers are so influential into the development of your child. Facts. They do the job of the parents when the parents are not around. Right. So if the teachers are doing this much, the average teacher salary teachers don't come kill me in the comments. But I'm thinking teachers get about 55, 60 a year. You feel me? They don't make a lot of money.
They like 35, 40.
Well, that's even worse, bro. That's even worse. You did. They don't make a lot of money. You feel me? But the amount of work they put in for the salary they do get and the education that come behind being in a position to do that type of work, that take up like a quarter of your life. You feel me? 25% of your life is gone, just dedicated to children.
But this is my thing. I blame whoever running that school because I'm sure Shorty showed signs, right? Before she did that, I'm sure she said something, she's done something. Because this is the thing. Before somebody go to the extreme like she did, there's gonna be little hints and things of that nature to show you like her character, right? You know what I mean? Right. So I'm sure it's not the first time she's done something. You know what I mean? But now it's to the point where they say he was 5 years old. They say now he's done some this vow to you know what I mean? Like son, I don't know.
The baby 5.
5 years old, bro.
Kindergarten.
5 years old.
Yeah.
So it means in a sense she
first time.
And the crazy part is she played off the innocence of the kid because the kid probably ain't even know no better. He thinking like, I'm gonna help the teacher. You think, go ahead and do it. Like, and probably thought the shit was funny and everything that this kid was doing.
I don't know if like the kids in my family just like smart or bad, but they wouldn't have done that shit.
Nah, I was just sticking my hand in that shit.
Nah, son, like I got a goddaughter like 5 or 6. She was like, oh no, I ain't put my hand in there. Should have told her out the gate. I called my daddy. You tripping?
Like, see, that's the thing. Every kid don't.
No, I know that. I know that. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's disgusting, man. That's crazy, man. That's wild. But yeah, man. She definitely should be in jail. There's no way administrative leave is sufficient enough of a punishment for somebody that would take advantage of a 5-year-old kid in that manner. Like. It's just crazy, man. There's no way you could just sit up there and tell me, oh, well, we put her on administrative leave and that would be comfortable enough or good enough for me. Like
I know what to investigate. There's nothing to investigate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At some point, you should be relieved of your duties. You should no longer be able to teach in America.
Nowhere. Yeah.
Bro, you gotta go to jail, bro. That's jail.
Yeah, jail is next, but this is the school should have done. Well, I'm saying this is what the school should have done. Because the school can't lock her up. The police got to lock her up. The school should have said, you're no longer working here. You're no longer able to teach in this state. You know what I mean? And we're going to get you banned throughout the rest of the country. Then the police could come in and do their part. But the school just jumped in front of this. You know what I mean? But they were administrative leave. Was this a police officer shooting investigation? You know what I mean? That would sound like administrative leave till we find out what happened. We know what happened.
Right.
He made him dig in the fucking in the toilet to get shit to unclog the toilet. She wouldn't do that with her own toilet. She wasn't digging up with her hands. Why would you have that baby do that?
That's the crazy part.
That's why I say
something wrong with her.
Yeah, son, this is not her first time. I guarantee it. This is not her first time.
All I know is if somebody make my child do that, this bottom box is gonna be empty. That bottom box is gonna be empty because I'm gonna be in that place for knocking somebody off. You're not about to play with mine. And I kind of now I feel like the parents is pussy. Yeah, I do. I feel like the parents is pussy.
Nah, because you don't know what they. You know what I mean? By the time they got wind of it, they probably sent the teacher home. They probably,
if they got a man in that family, he pussy. Because I'm already looking into it. You feel me? And I just caught wind of it today. So it didn't hit WWL and Fox and all these and I'm catching wind. I feel some type of way. So any man in that family that ain't making any shake, pussy. You're pussy.
Listen, I wouldn't say that. Let me not say that. Listen. I get what you're saying. I've been equally mad about situations, everything else. The thing you got to understand is if her father goes to the extreme and kills that woman because of that situation, she no longer has a father in her life.
That's a fact.
Like we have to think. No, listen. As people and as men and everything, you got to think 10 steps ahead of everything else. But what you can do is make sure that bitch don't ever work anywhere again. She ain't around no kids and anything else. That's gonna hurt her way more than anything else. Taking her out this bitch, that's gonna satisfy for the moment. But then you didn't take yourself from your kid. So now your kid.
Who gonna stand for something, man? Who gonna stand for something?
There's plenty of ways to stand for something. I don't like. Listen, what if this man make a situation that makes it better for any other kid in that environment because of this situation? Is he still a pussy because he did it in a more dignified manner than to just go ahead and knock her head off?
It's chess, bro.
Some people got
checkers, bro.
But sometimes you gotta get. Sometimes people gotta get touched to prevent further infractions. Like if you
I understand that. Listen,
this type of shit don't even shake no more. Like because
listen, in the moment. Listen, in a moment, I'm pretty sure any one of us with that type of feelings we have towards anybody we care about definitely probably would have took the route you took, right? But after thinking for a moment and reevaluating everything, is better ways to do it.
I think that's an emotional based expression, bro. Like, cause like once you first hear about it, you instantly pissed
naturally
off, right?
angered, right?
You know what I mean? So now you want to get revenge, right? But like Red said, if you go and do that, you know what I mean? Now you jeopardizing your freedom, and who's gonna be able to raise your kids? Ain't nobody gonna love your kids like you, bro.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So I see what you saying, but you gotta think of your kids too.
Yeah, but what happened? Like, all right, she don't work no more. She can't work here no more. She moved to another county and could go work.
Nah, I'm saying we ain't saying just leave it at that. You gotta do your part and make sure shit go the way it needs to go. To make sure she no longer working around kids no more. But listen though, she need to be whatever the first extent of the law is. That's how she need to be handled, right? But if you jump out the window, bro, and you sacrifice your freedom, and you got kids out here, know what I mean? You leaving your kids out to be raised by somebody else.
She ain't got to get spanked, but she got to get touched, though.
I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking
that. She definitely get punched on.
I'm talking about pulling up to the school, male, female. I don't care, whatever you identify as. I'm not tripping. It's cool because that type of the identifying scenario is working in my favor. Because I would just, when I'm beating the shit out of her, I would just identify as whatever she is. so I identify as a woman. I'm beating the piss out of her.
Listen, I'm with you. Beating the piss out of her is definitely justified.
I'm talking about beating a brick dog.
I'm definitely cool with that.
She ain't gotta get spanked. I ain't going that far. I would never go that far. I'm saying she definitely gotta get touched on. Though, you did like we touch on her. You did like for real.
You never go that far on the podcast, huh?
No, on the pod, nah. I'll never go that far on the pod. You did touch on her. I'm telling you, like I'm a parent. You did, so I'm passionate about this. And I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm going overboard. I'm a parent, you know? Like I have children, dog. Like my children could be 40, they're still gonna be 5 to me. You feel me? Like I'm looking at my children. Yeah, so and I can't picture nobody like bullying my child. No educated that's supposed to be an extension of the home. You feel me? You get paid for this. You went to school for this, you've been educated. Like teachers go through more training than police. You've been trained to deal with this type of situation. You've been educated. This is what you sign up to do. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna tell me you're gonna abuse that? and you got people like me that feel like y'all should be paid more, and you're just gonna be like, yeah, you fired, go dig in the toilet and pull shit out because for whatever reason. Nah, man, punch on her, dog. Everybody in Arkansas should punch on her.
Nah, ass whooping is definitely needed. I'm not saying
I ain't mad at ass woman.
Yeah,
punch on her, man. Punch on
Brandon
her.
says he says school board should be getting sued. She should lose her job and still getting punched on. I agree. Nick says I'm with Lump on this one.
Gotta be.
And Nick also agrees that the facts the parents are pussy like, but you know, we all got different looks on.
But we don't know. They probably tried to go with their move, son. I ain't gonna say they.
How about I say we don't know you dig exactly what they did, you dig. So they could have, you know.
It wouldn't have. Nah, they couldn't have went with their move. They couldn't have went with their move because what would have been with the move? What would have been the move was, I'm not reporting a goddamn thing. It ain't gonna be. It'll be to where she don't even know I know. Miss Johnson, how you doing today? Boom, yeah, like Miss Johnson. Let me talk. Kyle in here tripping. Boom, like yeah, bombed on. Like I'm telling you, you would never know. You would never know that. That's why
you and your sneak attacks, bitch. You is something close, bitch.
They have to be pussy. They have to be because I would walk into school the next day like I don't know nothing. I pick my kids up from school every single day.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Every single day. I don't drop my kids off every day. My old lady dropped the kids off. But you know, I drop the kids off sometimes. I would be dropping the kids off. But Miss Johnson, did you know? Boom! Yeah, Miss Johnson, did you know? And then she just getting bombed on. Like I'm talking about hooked off like 90 fucking Roy Jones. 1990s Roy Jones, just all.
Now listen, I definitely wouldn't be mad at any of that treatment towards a person that did some shit like that. So shouts out to Ashley. She said I just read it, and a punch down is definitely needed. I feel like
I know I'm not crazy.
I'm not mad.
I ain't crazy.
I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at it at all, man. It's a crazy situation, crazy world we live in, man. That people, you know, that sick feel like that's comfortable to even do, man. But yeah, man, that's we appreciate everybody for commenting on that topic, and we're gonna get to our last sponsor of the day, then we'll get in our last couple topics.
Have you checked out Beauty by Bonnie yet? No? Well, you should, because right now they are offering body sculpting sessions, 3 for only $150. Also, they do wig installations. They also do frontal and closure installations. You'll leave out the salon looking snatched. I'm talking scalp. Don't forget, they also do makeup applications, and they make custom units that you can wear out the same day. So go check them out.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to Beauty by Bonnie. You know, shouts out to Bonnie and her rap situation too, man. Like just a quick shout out to her, man. She definitely doing that thing again. She probably gonna be mad at Lump, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I heard a couple songs, fire, and I don't care that I'm getting you in trouble, Kev. I don't care. I don't care.
Wait,
but nah, she's definitely dope.
Why I ain't getting no music?
Well, all right, so that's
he in trouble.
That's on me. That's on me for sure.
Nah,
that's on
she's
me.
dope. She's doing.
I didn't send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you tonight. Here's the deal. So I'm like slick A&R, you there, like unofficially. everything she put down, she run it by me and be like, what you think? And I tell her, I'll be like, yeah, that shit fire, that shit cool. I don't like that when you should do this. So, I shot it by Reg just to make sure I wasn't tripping. And he was saying the same thing I was saying.
Yeah, man, listening to
I don't got a good ear for music, though, you saying?
Nah, but see, when I call Reg answer. When I call you, you always at work.
I'm always at work.
You be ignoring that man, son. That's what that is.
Nah, he don't ignore me.
Nah,
He don't ignore me. He responds to me,
man.
but he be at work.
Yeah, nah, man, she's definitely dope, man. Y'all gonna be when the finished project come out, man. Y'all gonna be impressed, man. Keep doing your thing. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into the next topic. The topic, I have to explain this one to y'all as well. It was a video on social media. There was a little girl. She was caught by her mother, and she was actually caught selling pictures of herself for $5. The mom was on there. She was very adamant, telling people not to ask her for pictures of her vagina and other areas and regions, and that she was given for $5. So we're gonna beg the question that what's an appropriate age for a kid to be on social media? So we'll start with you with this one, Kev. You have kids, you have young girls. How you feel about it?
I don't. To be honest with you, bro, I don't know an appropriate age to be on social media. I look more towards an appropriate mindset, and you controlling what you can control.
Right.
I have a young child on social media. Right. My 7-year-old has a TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a social media. So it is what it is. All I can say is that mother, with her posting the video she posted, I felt that mother. And when she posted her video, I don't feel like that was clout chasing. No. I felt like that was a message to other parents and other minor children that decide they want to do whatever they want to do on social media, following the trends that they see. So I appreciate her video with, chastising your child on social media for doing something inappropriate. I salute her. Good job, mama. But, I honestly don't know what's an appropriate age for a child to have a social media. It really just depends on what the social media is being used for. If it's to communicate with family and friends, then that, fine and dandy. But if it's for dumb shit, then nah. That's really all I got on that one.
All right. How you feel about it?
21.
21?
21. Look, if it's my kids, 21, son. But like, listen, at the end of the day, it's like you gotta like be mindful to what your children doing. You should have access to all your children's accounts. You should have their logins on your phone. Like you should be checking. You should be monitoring that daily, bro. Like Kev said, there's no appropriate age, but you know your child. You know what I mean? Like everybody else know their children. You have to watch these kids, bro. Like they sneaky. You know what I mean? They see all this stuff on social media. They fall in. They get excited by the hype that they see on social media with followers and likes and all that foolishness. You know what I mean? And loving money. Like I tell people all the time, like people don't chase money, yo. Like find your hustle. That's your money gonna come from that if you put your energy into that. You know what I mean? Like, but everybody love money so much they'll do anything for money. Like I've heard people say, like, yeah, boy, I shoot the fire with my brother for $1 million. Like, son, like, that's your brother. You know what I mean? Like, if you come up with something, y'all could get that $1 million without you having to violate y'all relationship. You know what I mean? So like at the end of the day, it's like we have to devalue the amount of love we have for money and start finding different ways to get that money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like she's selling pictures of her body for $5, bro.
$5.
You know how bad they gotta hurt that mama, bro?
Man, crazy.
And I hope everybody that solicited that little girl go to jail. If they up age, they go to jail. Yeah, and hell. Because at the end of the day, son, like they got some old perverts. You know what I mean? So like they definitely need to be dealt with accordingly. But at the end of the day, it's like son, just watch your kids, son. Like that's all I'm gonna just watch your kids. Like they shouldn't have because like they be making second, third accounts. So it's hard. I know it's hard, but like you gotta be on them, bro. Like because like with social media and this shit here, it make parenting 100 times harder than what it used to be. You know what I mean? Because you can do so much with this device that we didn't have back in the day. You know what I mean? So I don't know, son. Just I don't know, bro. It's tough. I say that it's tough.
Yeah, man. I agree. I agree with both of y'all, man. I think that there's no age. I think it's based on the maturity of the kid and how they conduct themselves and how you feel they can conduct themselves. A level of monetization is needed regardless. I have 2 nieces and they do TikTok, they on Instagram, they doing kind of stuff. I do randoms, like I do randoms, but even that, like they can be giving me the fake dummy account and be like, look, we don't be doing nothing on here, and be wilding and do whatever. Like it's just crazy because of the time we live in, man, and all of that type of shit, that type of attention is glorified. Like that, and that what makes it worse. Like, you especially for this little girl, in some instance, like she probably felt like the attention she was getting from it, not even the money aspect, just the attention of people wanting it, kind of drive her to want to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? And and for that mom, man, I pray for her, because it's like the shit that's running through her head, like you can imagine like getting that shit and trying to figure out who these people was that solicited these pictures from this girl, or the like the mindset of the kid. What did I do wrong for her to have this kind of mindset and want to do this type of shit, or all kind of shit. Like you felt like almost like you failing as a parent for something that's pretty much out of her control. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just the world we live in, and it's messed up.
You know what I was just thinking of? You remember when we were in college, bro? Like, you had to have a college login to be on Facebook.
That's a fact. You had to have a college email. Yep.
So I think Facebook probably had it right. You know what I mean? Like
it was built and designed for a mature audience, and but somehow, some way, we allowed it to be comfortable and cool enough for anybody to join. There should definitely be an age.
Because it was wild. It was wild on MySpace, man. It was wild on MySpace.
That's true too.
MySpace started it off.
But you think about it, MySpace. When you started at MySpace, you didn't need all the credentials for nothing. MySpace was the first one you would just bust open. Like you start that biz, you do what you wanted on there, and that's when you slowly see the trickling of more younger demographic on the site. There's no distinction of whether something is inappropriate or not to that level, and it still isn't. Like I'm pretty sure my nieces can run across the same type of shit that I run across on social media. So I mean, there's no kind of way to delegate that. I think YouTube try to figure out ways to delegate as much as possible, because they know they have a lot of underage subscribers and stuff to YouTube. So they try to figure out ways to navigate them away from shit that they shouldn't be seeing. But them social media sites don't give a fuck about that.
Nah, they actually cater to children, right? They want as many subscribers they can get, so they cater to the youth. But what I will say, Brandon, speaking of Black Planet, let me tell you how Rares them hated on my Black Planet back in the day. Right? Listen, so
why this man brought this up, son?
Because the man brought up Black Planet, son. I gotta tell my Black Planet story.
MySpace was Black Planet 2.0. That's a fact.
So look, I had me a Black Planet, but I ain't know how to make it all fancy and shit. You know what I mean? Put the background on, that have it lit. You did, so the music playing and all that. You did, so I'm telling him and Sam. I hope Sam lit watching. I told him and Sam. I said, man, look, bless my page. You heard me? Like, man, I ain't doing all that, man. I ain't doing all. I'm like, damn, so like. I don't know how to do it. I'm asking my partners to hook me up. These dudes never helped me with my Black Planet, son.
Your shit's still naked.
My shit's still naked.
Boy, cancel them niggas.
First of all, that's a lie.
Explain yourself.
That's a lie. I'm about to tell you what happened, right? So back in those days, everybody ain't have scanners and fucking all this shit you needed to upload pictures and shit to Black Panther, right? We told him, yo, come with us by I forgot who house we was going by, because they had all the issue to upload your pictures. His lazy ass ain't want to go. And it was like, man, y'all do it for me. Y'all do it for me, son. I'm like, son, that shit take long, son.
You know I don't like kicking it with no random, son. So I told you, bless me. Why you can't bless me?
To be fair, I should have blessed you, but I ain't really blessed my shit.
If you ask me, if you say E, bless me, son, I got you, bro. No question.
No, listen. I only had one picture. Now Sam had like
you
10.
had the music and the background pop, and
I had the music in the background.
The playing in the background.
I was trying to show you how to. First of all,
what was in the background?
Yeah, the boys, the men playing. That boy, yeah, was lit. So I'm like, man, talking. Like,
you say boys to men.
Look, hey, Sam, you watching? You down bad because you ain't want to bless me either, boy. I remember you didn't want to bless me either, boy.
Let me say boys to men. What song it was, Sam? What song?
I don't even remember, but I just remember them boys doing this. No, I was like, man, these Buku inboxes, you heard me? Boy, inbox lit up, you heard me?
Damn's lit.
Oh, man. Bruh, I ain't messing with this dude, son.
Yeah, Red's got to get canceled, son. Red's got to get canceled.
Cancel Red.
He said, damn, so he was fucking with it, but wasn't fucking with it. Red's got to get canceled on GP. No, son, that wasn't my fault, son.
I used to be in the library with them dudes for hours, begging them dudes to bless me.
Man.
Jesus
Christ, son.
Dad showed me how to upload a picture. I'm like, man, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm like, damn, son.
Man, you ain't never get like that.
We was in the library so long. One time we got put out. I'm lying.
Yep.
I did. You said, yep, I'm lying?
No, I agree with you. We did.
No, I wasn't lying, nah. Because that's how Sam ratted. When Sam got put out first, and then Sam ratted.
Oh, don't do
it. Remember.
Nah, we gonna do
Yeah.
Let me tell you about our partner Sam, son.
Yeah, I'm ready. Y'all ain't want bless me.
Our partner Sam.
Yeah, I'm ready.
That man, he was in there with a thing. He was in there with somebody. That boy was in there with somebody else's ID, right?
Yeah, he got busted, yeah.
So when he got busted, he ratted on everybody. That boy got
like, look what he did. Look, that boy said, none of them got IDs. That boy dropped it down. I said, boy, you cold.
That boy turned state on all us, son. That's cool.
That's good though. You hear me? That's good though. That's good. Now I'm glad.
That's how to Sam, man. That shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah, like Sam, you down bad. You down bad for sure because you and Reg ain't won't bless my I knew what it was, no? They mad at you know what I'm saying?
Just gonna be pulling. Just gonna be pulling.
Yeah,
just gonna be like your dog. Just gonna be like your dog.
Yeah, like look at. But what they didn't know,
look at Red.
Boy, y'all really think, boy.
What they didn't know, lump, I was gonna bless them though. I was gonna be like, man, boy, come to my partner, you hear me? But since they won't be
come back home.
Yeah,
you know what?
Selfish, you hear me?
Out of cuff, everything came in my inbox. Everything got cuffed. Everything got cuffed.
You know what? I'm not gonna.
I'm like, yeah, bitch. Remember?
I'm not gonna fall down this rabbit hole with y'all because this is going left.
Because you and Sam wrong. Admit you're wrong.
Yeah, y'all wrong. You wrong, Reg.
Listen. First of all, I had nothing to do with the situation.
You did. You won't be on the stage.
I didn't have control over it anyway.
2002. It's 2002. Why you won't bless the man page, Reg? If you know how to do it, you should have did it.
Listen. First of all, I have no excuse for
excuse. All right, thank you.
Right. So I'm gonna go on ahead and say my bad for not blessing you, Black Panther.
Appreciate that.
Right. But
that hurt me a little bit.
To be fair, I blessed your MySpace page.
You did bless my MySpace. It was like 3 years later, but you blessed my MySpace.
You ain't got nothing to talk about me, E.
Right. It's over.
No, that was 3 years later.
If he laced you,
it wasn't that long later. It was like 2.
He laced me.
He laced you.
I got you together.
All the potential I lost out on, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
We
could have been running it out. We could have been running it out. I had number one pitch and I had like 17 years coming through. So maybe I had the men on that joint. What if I had the you know what I'm saying, the background, the blue and purple, I'd have been lit. Man, you can hate on your boy if you want to, but I was like that, dude.
Man, again, I'm not gonna fall down this rabbit hole. We're gonna get back to the original topic.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Bring us back.
Nah, definitely. You have to have some kind of restrictions for for your kids when it comes to these situations with these social media. It's a dangerous world we live in, man. Like I fuss with my nieces plenty of times of not, giving themselves too much access on social media and stuff. Like they had this damn app where like they just randomly talk to like random people and shit. Like
Monkey?
It was Monkey or something like that.
Yeah.
Delete that shit. Get that shit off your phones and what. And granted, listen, I have no complaints with my nieces. My nieces, they're some good girls. They make good grades. They don't give me no trouble. They don't be on the bullshit. They're real cool or whatever. But they don't understand, like, even with not having no malicious thoughts about it, and you think it's just fun, just talking to random people, you don't know what the intentions of that person across from that screen is in your situation. Right. That's what I had to kind of explain to him. And I had to be adamant about it. I usually don't scream and fuss at him, but for this situation, I had to let them know how dangerous it can be. You know what I'm saying? With them type of situations. And they get it.
I've been thinking about, though. I think like we should do like 3 hours a day, no phones. Children gotta go outside.
Yeah, give them some. Yeah, go back to the old.
Like, what's wrong with outside?
You're right.
Yeah, man.
Nothing's wrong with outside.
Put the phone down. Go outside. Learn how to engage with people. Like everybody, social media, but you get around a group of people and you're shy. You know what I mean? As a house cat. You know what I mean? Like, no, right. Go learn how to engage with people. Go outside. That's how we learn. Go outside. Like, take the phones from these kids for about 3 hours. Let them go outside. I bet the more they go outside, the less phone time they're going to have. I guarantee you. Outside is so much more fun than this. I guarantee it. I put my money on it.
Yeah, man. Nah, I agree 110%. I agree. Yeah, man, but definitely, I guess we all agree with the senses that the mom in that situation did the best she could. I can, again, prayers out to her, man. That had to be tough to see her daughter. You dig, like, shit, that shit crazy. Like, anybody would be distraught from that situation. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So shit, we gonna this podcast wouldn't be the podcast that it would be if we ain't talk about sports. So we got to get into it, man. A lot of stuff going on in sports. Dak got his bread. How y'all felt about Dak getting that bread?
Before we get into Dak, I want to talk about some local sports.
Oh yeah, definitely. My bad. Run it off. My bad.
So we got Carver, McMahon, Newman, Crescent City, and St. Aug all playing for state championships. Shout out to New Orleans, yo. Shout out to the city, yo.
Facts. Huge shouts out, man.
I wish everybody the best of luck. I don't have a horse in the race. So I don't care who wins, but I just want to watch it. That McMahon Carver game gonna be fire.
Gonna be
lit, son. Lit. I wish I could go. Yep. I wish I was all fun. I'll pull up out there at Lake Charles, son. That game gonna be lit, son.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be fire.
It'll be a good game. Carver got a real good team, man. They definitely proud of the city putting on like that, man. That's dope.
Shout out to the city, yo.
Shout out and good luck to everybody, man.
Facts. I'm really pulling for St. Aug because the team they playing and then spanked them two years ago.
They lose?
Nah, St. Aug in the championship.
Oh shit, that's dope. Okay.
Yeah, they came back. They were down 8 points, like 2 minutes, and they came back.
Oh, maybe that's why I thought. They lost because the last time I looked, they was down like 8 or something.
Yeah, they came back though. So I'm excited, man. I hope they win. They got a tough challenge ahead of them for sure.
Okay, definitely. That's dope. Definitely. Well, shit. Let's get back to Dak then. Which I thought about the deal Dak got. Is it deserving? What y'all think about it?
Can I go first?
Of course.
Yeah. Go ahead, yeah.
Jerry Jones a hoe. I'm getting out.
Okay.
Son, listen. Dak Prescott said he wanted the 40, right?
Right.
You wait a year, he get injured, you give him the 40, and then you say you overpaid for. Man, go somewhere, son. Go ahead. If you don't want to pay the man, don't pay him. Let somebody else pay him. But don't pay him and then be talking shit afterwards.
Right.
I overpaid for that. No. Why? Because he black? I ain't hear Carson Wentz and the Eagles saying they overpaid for Carson. I ain't hear the Rams saying they overpaid for the bum they traded to Detroit.
For golf.
I ain't hear Cincinnati saying they overpaid for the Red Rocket. But why all of a sudden now you overpaid for that?
But he felt like that. He felt like that about Zeke too.
But he didn't come out and say it. Like he did an interview and said he overpaid for that.
I mean, that's what Jerry Jones fucked up at though. Zeke was what fucked him up.
Yeah, Zeke is definitely the issue. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if you're gonna pay him, shut up. Know what I mean? Don't commit to something and then be like, go to the media and say, "Oh, I overpaid for that." No, like, shut up. Just say, "Oh, I made a great investment. The team is in great hands," and you move on. Why you mucking up the soil after you just signed the man?
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Not that making him not like he got his bread, so he don't care. But now he like, man, like I don't need to be here. You messing up the chemistry already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you like 87 years old, man. Go ahead, man.
How you feel about it, Kev?
I'm the call for.
Oh man, I don't give a fuck about the Cowboys. You dig? I keep more blessings to them.
Nah.
Keep that bullshit. Keep that bullshit going on. You dig? Like,
I'm just glad Dak got his bread, son.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. I would have loved to. Dak was the quarterback that nobody was really talking about.
Yeah.
That was a free agent that nobody was talking about. That I was secretly wishing landed in New Orleans.
Now, you remember last year? I had the whole Dak to New Orleans movement.
We was together on that.
All right.
We was together on that. You know?
Right.
Yeah, we agreed on it.
Yeah.
Like that was the quarterback that I was like, shit. Russell hit the market. Stafford hit the market. You know, like when all the quarterbacks were saying they out here now. Aaron Rodgers might be available.
Yeah.
Nigga, Dak is still chilling. You know? Like go down send Dak this way on a cool move where you get like 20, 25. You know what I'm saying? We bagged Dak. Like we got a chip now. Because with our team with Dak, we chipped up. But past Dallas, I want to talk about my squad.
Good. Do you think
the whole team though? We don't have a team anymore.
Yeah, we stripping it apart.
We don't have nothing no more, huh? We don't have nothing. We got Cam. We got Davis.
We tag.
We tag Williams.
We probably Lattimore.
Are we gonna fuck with Lattimore?
We got to. We let Jenkins go. We can't let both of them go.
No, we let Jack Rabbit go. I would have rather kept Jack Rabbit and let Lattimore go.
Why y'all let Sanders go too? Sanders was a good piece for y'all over there.
It was a cap move. It was a cap move.
Everything that's going down is money.
Yeah,
because I think we about to sign them back.
So Emmanuel?
Yeah.
If y'all get a quarterback, that'd be a good look for y'all.
Yeah, he reliable. He definitely reliable.
I heard the Patriots trying to get Garoppolo back, so y'all might have to get Cam.
They want him bad. Like they said, like pretty much like they want him bad, like to the point where they're gonna wind up either giving us way too much for him or some situation like that. So if that's the case, I'm not mad, but the problem is like we definitely need a replacement because our backup Bertard is trash. We don't unless we try to get something out of the draft, we wind up getting a high pick.
Let me tell you,
that's his name. That's his name, Bertard.
Yeah, Bertard or some shit like that.
I thought that man's name was Beathard.
I don't know. Let me tell you something funny though, son. They had a stat where they compared that dude to Kansas City quarterback. What his name is?
Mahomes.
Son, me and Rez were watching the game, and that boy said that. They said, "They serious right now?"
Who they compared to Mahomes?
Did they back up 49ers back up?
Oh no, Bertard. Yeah, Bertard. Yeah.
Back up.
Oh boy, who said that?
They're like him and Mahomes are the only two players to do such and such. I'm like, I hate commentators.
To be fair, when he came in, like I guess they based it on the like the 2-3 year span of yardage and stuff. Like
y'all, last episode, numbers can be manipulated, bro. You can make anybody look good if you grab the right numbers in the right sequence. You know what I mean? Like, so like at the end of the day, it's like.
But I mean, they gotta have something to talk about, bro. Like,
no. Just listen. If I'm a commentator and I got 2 trash teams on the screen, you know what I'm gonna say? I don't know why people at home are watching this because I'm being paid to watch this. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I'm not about to hype up no bum game.
But you.
That's like watching the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson fight. Nobody want to see that shit.
I did want to see it.
Nah, I did want to see it.
But when you saw it, what happened?
I was disappointed.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But when you look back at it and think about how old they is, what did you really expect?
Yeah, but see that it was a changing of emotions with that. It was like, okay, I don't want to see these 2 old motherfuckers. Then like the hype around you, like, you know what? I do want to see this shit. And then once you know, you're like, man, fuck! I knew this shit was gonna be like this. Like,
those were the 2 best boxers of our era. That fight was for. It was for us. It was specifically for us.
Right. It was 10 years too late.
10, 20 years too late. But it was maybe for 20. Us, though.
Maybe 20. I'll say this, though. When no one's probably a bigger Roy Jones fan than me, right? When I heard that announcement, I was like, nobody want to see that shit. Listen, Roy Jones, if you can hear me, chill, bro. It's over.
Yeah.
Start training. Get a promotional company. Your speech starting to get a little choppy there, partner. I need you to chill. We want you to be around, son, for years to come. We don't want you to get hurt. We love you. We love all your highlights. We're thankful and grateful for everything you've done for us. Time to relax. I need you to chill. And that's coming from love.
Shaky, baby.
Yeah, you're looking a little shaky, baby.
Yeah, man. So Brandon says, he says, so LeBron wanted Gasol now. He want to go. He want him to go on Marcus Aldridge on the Wade Watson seat. I can see him bringing LaMarcus Aldridge over there.
Y'all know LeBron the GM everywhere he go, man. If he won't mark out. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? LeBron called the shot. I like LaMarcus though. I just don't know if it's gonna be enough. Because the Nets who signing Blake Griffin might put him over the top. I felt like the Nets was already over the top.
Right.
No, I mean, so them getting Blake is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just I had the same feeling when y'all signed KD. I was like, damn, they already like fuck, they already a good ass team. It's like, what the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? So
you're crazy, bro.
They say he should go back to Portland.
I don't
that
like
wouldn't
the
be
media.
A bad look for him.
No, it wouldn't. I don't like the media, and I don't like LeBron fans. I like LeBron. I don't like LeBron James fans.
Explain.
All right. Me personally, I feel like LeBron kind of started the player movement freedom.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say the super teams because when you say super team, that give people a way out. Well, what about Barkley, Olajuwon? Yeah, Barkley, Olajuwon, and Pippen and Drexler. What about the 80 Celtics that give them a way out? No, I don't. I'm not talking about super teams. I'm talking about the player-friendly movement. LeBron started that. Where hey guys, we're gonna go here and go play.
Your team up, huh?
LeBron started that. That's a LeBron James move. And when you say player-friendly, like they even moved around the contracts and stuff to where like. Okay, well, you got to play this amount of years for this city, and then you can do, and then you got the option if you stay here, you got the mega and whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? LeBron started the player taking control of their destiny movement, right? Mm-hmm. We all agree on it.
Mm-hmm. Right. I'm not mad at it, but I agree though.
All right, perfect. I'm not mad at it, but I hate LeBron for that. You feel me? Because he's the one that started this. You feel me? You decided you're gonna call your homie, your gay partner in Miami, and you're gonna call your other gay partner in Toronto, and you're gonna be like, yeah, we all gonna click up, You dig? And we're gonna have our kids can have slumber parties, and my son might come in a dress though, but y'all be cool. You dig?
The sentiments of AO Made of Soul Live AO Made.
Those comments were brought to you by AO Made. It's not the reflections of I'm Just Saying Podcast.
Not at all.
D-Wade, Boosie started, boy, but I'm gonna finish. You down bad, boy. You down bad, boy.
This was so stupid, though.
Boosie got money to lose. I'm broke. You down bad,
They can't cancel you.
Listen,
I got no money. I ain't got no money.
So the situation with LeBron, and I do agree, he did start and implemented certain things that created the narratives of these teams to happen like that. But you got to look at it both sides, bro. LeBron started that wave of being like, listen, you don't have to be a slave to this one team your whole career, bro. LeBron was the first person to come in that bitch and say, look, I'm gonna sign this 3-year deal with the clause, with the option after or whatever. You're not gonna keep me here if I don't want to be here. And guess what? If I do stay, you're gonna pay me. You're gonna give me my bread.
It's blowing up.
It's not. How?
He would have 12.
Let me tell you what LeBron did, right? He took it away from, he took the power away from the owners, right?
Right.
Because the owners always had the fans to apply pressure on the players about loyalty, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the owners never was apply pressure about loyalty. The owners can trade you whenever they want. But if you wanted to leave, like the fans would pressure you, like we want you to stay. They got fucking signs and
we love you here,
the house and all that shit. Listen, sports is a business.
That's a fact.
Simple and fact. Players play basketball for 2 reasons: because they love it and they want to get paid. That's it. Right. You know what I mean? So if LeBron want to go to fucking Sacramento next, I salute him. Take Chris Paul with you and take Carmelo Anthony with you because they need some rings too. You know what I mean? Like whatever you need to do, you do it because these people don't care about you. And stop letting them bribe you with the fans and this loyalty when they don't have no loyalty in business. Business is business. That's it.
That's a fact. Nah, I agree.
You're right. But you're right, but when you view it from a business aspect, I agree with you. But when you view it from a competitive aspect, now you're looking at he always need that. He need this. I gotta get him this. He want to win. I gotta do this.
At your current job, right? You would want the best around you, right? You don't want me to go around you, right? Because if you have the best around you, you're gonna perform at your optimum level, right or wrong?
Right.
That's right.
Right. But when I'm looking at what I have, right, I'm looking at my colleagues, I'm looking at myself, and I'm looking at what we have in front of us. If I'm that talented and I'm that guy, I'm gonna shine regardless. I don't need to do anything extra.
If you don't got no co-workers, you willing to trade?
Nah.
I got a couple I trade.
Nah, I'm good with where I'm at.
I got a coach.
If I could cut a nigga, but your
you could cut a
no longer needed, huh?
You could cut a nigga. You could cut people.
Not in these times, bro. You can't cut a nigga right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's different ways of handling.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, though, when you look at sports as a business, like, yeah, you want the best workers or players around you because it's going to help you perform at a higher level. Not to say you won't shine individually no matter what, but your numbers will be better. Your opportunity to achieve greater success will be higher. So that's what you want. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want a bunch of mediocre people around you so you can look good, but y'all in the middle of the pack. You know what I mean? Like,
you're telling me, all right, put it like this. This is how I look at it. In your industry, you got your best employee. You probably got 1 or 2 that you feel like, yeah, they good. They got potential. You're ready to go poach the best employees from someplace else, Or would you just wish you would have, you wish you or whoever was hiring would have hired better?
Well, this is what I do, right? Try to develop to my best ability, right?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't think LeBron do that. I don't think LeBron do that at all. But continue.
But that's not his job because he's not in management. He's a player too. He just happen to have power.
He's influential.
Yeah, he's
influential.
Yeah, he influential. So, in my position, if I have employees that's underachieving and I see greater potential, we're gonna have them one-on-one conversations. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find out what I can do to help them get to the level that I need them to be at. Right? What tools I need to give to them for them to be successful. Now, with that being said, if LeBron just sit and look, GM, like they not gonna get it. Like I'm in practice with them every day. They not working hard. They don't have the talent. We need to get better players. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gonna listen to your best player or you gonna try to develop. But if you try to develop and not listen to your best player, you're just gonna lose them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So what's more important? In basketball, keeping LeBron is more important.
All right, feel me. I'm gonna try to make this super clear. LeBron been in the league what? 19 years? 18 years?
Like 18.
18 years, right? All right. LeBron spent what? How many years in Cleveland? 7 before he was gone?
Yeah, I think first 7, yeah.
7, right? All right. So he got 11 years outside of Cleveland, right?
Mm-hmm.
From where he was drafted. In them 7 years that he stayed with Cleveland, the first run, he went to the finals one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Twice.
All right.
He went twice.
Nah, he went once. He went one time.
He lost to the Spurs.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
He lost to the Spurs. So after 7 years, the first 3 we can charge to developmental are being developed. The first 3 years being developed.
I think the first 5.
That fits my point even better.
Nah, go ahead.
Yeah.
He came in at 18, so in 5 years he'd be 23.
All right, so the first 5 years he spent developing and honing his skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
To become the best possible professional he could possibly be, right?
Right.
So after those 5 developmental years, within 2 years he was in the finals, right?
Right.
And within them 2 years, he decided this ain't it for me. I gotta go.
Well, you have to understand why he left though.
I don't understand why he left. Feel me though. In a 7-year window, this man was arguably the best player in that conference, and he was able to take his team to be the best team in that conference. In a 7-year window, and he did this as an 18-year-old. He was 18. He didn't go commit 3 years to a university because that make his progression rate even better.
Right. No, absolutely.
If he did 3 years at a university and he was able to accomplish what he accomplished in a 4-year window, now it's like, why are you bailing on the franchise?
Right. Well, this is the thing, though, right?
Hold on. Feel me. So you gave him 5 years, which I agree with. 5 years is fair. So within 2 years, he was able to lead his team in the finals, right? Mm-hmm. And decide that I don't want to be here anymore. Everywhere he's been after that, rosters have been completely gutted. Mm-hmm. They've accommodated him to the max. Mm-hmm. To the max. Andrew Wiggins gotta go. Damon Jones gotta go. Boobie Gibson gotta go. Give me Kevin Love. Give me D Wade from Miami. I need J.R. Smith from New York. I need Shumpert. Everything that nigga ever needed, he got it. And he only got 4 rings in the 11-year period.
Wait, though. You don't think Andrew Wiggins should have won, though?
No. He was a rookie.
Andrew, but look at him now, though.
But if LeBron, bro, you only gonna be as good as your circumstances.
All right, well, okay. Let me just touch on the point of him leaving Cleveland the first time, right? He left Cleveland because Cleveland is a destination for NBA players that don't want to go. It's like Minnesota. No one wants to go play in Cleveland. Like to get Kevin Love, like you think about it, Kyrie Irving was drafted, right? To get Kevin Love, they had to trade Andrew Wiggins, a number 1 pick. So they had to give up a lot just to get Kevin Love. So think about what it took for him just to get a roster there capable of winning a championship.
He left because he was a bitch.
No, he left because he couldn't get enough talent around him. He saw Amari and Melo going to the Knicks. He saw Chris Bosh and D-Wade going to Miami. They already had Boston had their big 3. He needed to compete.
The moves you're talking
with Booby Williams, Delonte West. You know what I mean?
Amari went to Cleveland when he went to Miami. That was all in the same offseason.
No, Amari went to New York when he went to Miami.
That's what I meant. Amari went to New York when he went same offseason.
Listen, Brown was the last person to sign because he couldn't get nobody to come to Cleveland.
He was the last person to sign because he already knew they was going to Miami.
No,
he already discussed going to Miami.
He was trying to get Bosh to come to Cleveland, but Bosh wanted to go to Miami.
He was trying to get Bosh and Wade to come to Cleveland.
Yeah, but it was a no-go. Who wants to go to Cleveland?
Who wants to go to Cleveland over Miami?
No, who wants to go to Cleveland, period? Have you ever been to Cleveland?
You don't want me to answer that honestly because you won't believe me, but I actually have been to Cleveland. It's whack. It's whack as fuck.
But so why are you trying to force that on multimillionaires?
Because it doesn't matter. They're like they never home anyway. They never home anyway, bro.
Nobody wants to live in Cleveland. Nobody wants to move their kids to Cleveland. No one wants to enroll their kids in school in Cleveland.
Then why go back?
His legacy would not be fulfilled if he didn't win a championship for Cleveland. We all know that.
He's been in the league 18 years. He spent fucking 13 of them in Cleveland.
But his legacy will not be fulfilled if he did not win in Cleveland. We all know that. He's from Ohio. He's an Ohio kid.
That's what he wanted to do. That was part of his
go ahead, Riz. I want to touch on Brandon comment, but go ahead, right quick.
That was part of that. That was pretty much part of his plan to eventually win a championship in his hometown. That's why he went back. I do agree with. I do get where you're going. I feel like he could have stood there and figured out a way to get it done. He chose the easier route. Whether you agree with that or not, like that is absolutely true. Like everywhere he went, you know what I'm saying? Like I guess he just didn't want to go the hurdles of having to deal with it. But it is what it is. It's
fucking shit. Like every fucking way.
But it's his choice.
I have to remember too. This is a big part of it, dude. Him and the ownership of Cleveland do not get along. Yeah, I have to remember that because that plays a huge factor. Like even when he went back the second time, they was not on good terms. He went back for the city. He didn't go back for the organization. He went to win for the city. You know what I mean? And so we have to take all that into consideration. If you working in a hostile environment, bro, you're not gonna want to be there either. So he went back because he saw they drafted Kyrie. He said, if I go back to Cleveland with Kyrie, I just need one more piece. I get Andrew Wiggins average at best ass out of here. You know what I mean? We're gonna be all right.
That man never played a fucking professional game, though.
And he's played 7 years since, and he's average at best.
But look where he's played. If you that good, you telling me like Wiggins would? I guarantee you, Wiggins with LeBron would be by far better than Wiggins with Kevin. Kevin Love with LeBron. I guarantee you. Guarantee.
Nah. Kevin Love was already solidified.
But LeBron hurt his game anyway. But that's a different scenario. He changed Kevin Love's entire game with that.
Yeah, but prior to Kevin Love going to Cleveland, Kevin Love was
Kevin, he was.
He was 20 and 15, something crazy like that. You know what I mean? Right. So Kevin Love wasn't no scrub. Like he got busy, but at the same time, it's like when you go play with LeBron and you're a big man, your game has to change. That's why LaMarcus Aldridge, his game fits.
What kind of fit that situation?
Yeah, it fits LeBron. You know what I mean? So he a shooter from the outside. You know what I mean?
Nah, he a mid-range shooter.
No, but I'm saying
even that. So where he ain't got to clog up the lane.
Yeah, he ain't clog up the lane. He can do 18 footers and be okay with LeBron. I mean, but let me touch on the Jordan and Kobe comment because I love both of these guys, but I do not think they made people better. I don't.
I do. I really do.
I don't. You think name one player that wouldn't have been who he was without Kobe or Michael Jordan?
No, they could be who they are, but I feel like those players bring out the best in what they do. The contribution to the team, I feel like Jordan and Kobe bring out the best in your contribution.
So you think
I feel like somebody like LeBron wouldn't have got the maximum out of these guys.
So you think Kobe got the maximum out of Smush Parker?
Nah, Smush Parker was just doodle.
No, I think Kobe Bryant. I think Kobe Bryant Smush Parker.
I feel like Kobe.
I ain't ruined it though.
I feel like Kobe got the max out of Lamar. Lamar Odom.
That's fair.
No, I just think their games complemented each other.
No, I feel like he got the max out of him. Lamar Odom a whole crackhead, bro.
But they ain't got nothing to do with his game, though.
And I know Lamar. I know Kobe got the max out of Metal World Peace too. Ronald Test. Kobe got the max out of him.
That was an all-star Indiana, bro. Let's not pretend that was garbage.
That's fine. He was a fucking loser, though. He was a loser. Getting kicked out the league. He was a loser. I feel like Kobe got the best out of him. Like, you're not going to get kicked out of the league. You're going to chill the fuck out, and you're going to go do what I asked you to do. And you're going to be the best at what I asked you to do.
So
what made, best out of him.
So what made him a loser? Because he got suspended?
What made him a loser was he wasn't a winner, and he was getting suspended.
I don't think guys that make it to that level could be called a loser.
I agree with you, but I'm talking about amongst your peers, you're a loser. Not in life, you're a winner.
I don't think their peers even view him that way.
I think Ronald Test was a loser until he got to Kobe.
I don't think so.
So Brandon says Kobe got Fisher, Lamar, Gasol, Bynum, Ariza, all tests way better each year.
I agree with Brandon.
I don't. I highly disagree.
I'm not mad at it.
But he definitely maximized Bynum. Bynum left Kobe and we don't even know where he at.
All these players, he did not maximize Bynum. Bynum was actually a great player. He had bad knees. Bynum was nice. Marc Gasol was nice. Them two good.
Paul Gasol.
Paul Gasol was nice. Andrew Bynum was nice. Ryan Artest was nice. Now, Ariza, Odom, and Fisher, they were role players. Did he probably maximize them? Maybe. Maybe he did. But the other three guys were great players. Great. Ryan Artest won Defensive Player of the Year. You know how hard it is to win Defensive Player of the Year at small forward?
Not really that hard.
Name 5 small forwards that won Defensive Player of the Year.
I can name 5 perimeter players for sure in the last 12 years.
Go ahead, name.
Let's see. For Kawhi Leonard, Ronald Test for sure. Defensive Player of the Year. Ben Wallace got a grip, but he's a center.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm running through who got him. Ben Wallace got like 4 of them. Let's see. Rudy Gobert got like 2 or 3. Didn't Giannis win 1?
It's a big He a fool. It's a big man award, bro. It's a 4 and 5 award.
Jordan won 1.
Yeah, but Jordan won 1. Draymond won 1, but Draymond is a 4.
You're a fool. It's hard to win as a guard, bro.
That's not hard. It's not hard.
Because you can't really.
Nah, it's definitely hard.
It's hard because you can't calculate how important of a job he's doing. Because steals, you can lead the league in steals and be a terrible defender. Allen Iverson done it many years.
Allen Iverson did it.
You know what I mean? So you got to actually go out there and check the best players night in and night out and try to hold these guys under their average or make them shoot 30 to get 30. That's very difficult, bro.
Yeah. It's not
a
small
30
task.
on 16 shots.
It's not
They
that
play
hard.
4 quarters. How many shots that is a quarter? What? 4? Yeah, that's 4 shots a quarter. He getting 30. Imagine how hard that is for one to do that. Now imagine how hard it is to do it with a top flight defender guarding you. These offensive players are phenomenal at scoring. And for you to go out there and win Defensive Player of the Year on the perimeter, you're an amazing player, bro. You can't take that from him. He's a great player. And if he would have never went to the Lakers and he would have stayed, he might even end up in the Hall of Fame. That whole Detroit thing probably messed him up. But at the end of the day, if he would have stayed in Indiana, he probably would have ended up in the Hall of Fame. But the whole melee at the Palace kind of ruined him.
I don't know if he'll be a Hall of Fame if he stayed with Indiana.
Was he was averaging 18 to 20, and he was locking up the best player. That's Hall of Fame numbers in my eyes. If Scotty in, Brian should be in. No knock to Scotty though. I like Scotty, but just keeping it real.
I think the point we kind of missing. I think as far as like making a person better or grabbing the most potential out of them, I can't agree with that. That his presence, his in the way he handled himself and the way he handled that team created an atmosphere where them dudes was like, we're not gonna fuck up. We're gonna play and do and maximize and put everything on the court every time. Like nobody had no what's coming. Only certain Kobe, players right? can. Yeah, Kobe and Joe. Like only certain players command that type of atmosphere when they're on the court. LeBron doesn't share that same attribute to me.
Nah,
the funniest thing though, like you talking about Kobe and all these role players that he maximized. Don't forget they got swept by Detroit in the finals. Don't forget that.
Who, the Lakers?
Yes, him and Shaq got swept.
Oh, that was when they had like Gary Payton, Karl Malone.
Yeah, but they still had Derek Fisher. They still had Lamar Odom. They still
no, they ain't have Lamar Odom. They ain't have Odom.
Y'all cap. Y'all trying to make y'all point.
They have Odom. They
didn't have Odom.
Prove it.
They traded Odom.
Odom was involved in the Shaq trade.
I was about to say he was involved in the trade.
That when he got swept. That was the last year with him and Shaq when they got swept by Detroit.
Odom wasn't in Los Angeles when they got swept by Detroit.
Okay, so Odom was a trade for Shaq?
Odom was in the trade for Shaq, yeah.
Okay.
And the wild part is like
maybe Odom
I don't even think they got swept when they 4-1. You sure it was a sweep?
I feel like it was a sweep. I think it was clean.
But it don't even matter because that was the whole the team was dysfunctional at that point. Kobe was
it was Shaq and Kobe and they got swept by a bunch of fucking
but Kobe was dealing with the rape case.
Man, I don't care. They got swept.
What you mean? That's something
they got swept. They got swept. There's no excuse to getting swept when it's two Hall of Fame players on a team. When LeBron lost to Dallas 4-1, ain't nobody make no excuses for LeBron. Them that's their first year, they still jealous. Ain't no excuses. Kobe and Shaq got swept. If it was 4-1, it's a gentleman's sweep. I don't care. They got cooked.
Yeah, they definitely got cooked.
So that mean because they lost that one finals that he doesn't.
Don't tell me he make players better. Because he don't. Kobe
it was 4-1. It was 4-1.
Okay, it was a gentleman's sweep. So you can't tell me a player making all these players better. Brandon ran off 11 players that Kobe made better. If he made all these players better, why the fuck are they getting swept?
But he won a championship with the players he talking about. He won a championship without having another Hall of Famer on that team at that time.
Paul Gasol, a Hall of Famer.
Oh no! Well, now of course he's a Hall of Famer after what he's done.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
He's a Hall of Famer.
You sure? He going to
18 and 10 for 12 years to get you in.
He going to Hall of Fame.
And then we're talking about a 25-year-old Kobe. It wasn't even his team. The one where you talking about he got swept, it wasn't even his team.
Right.
It was Shaq's team.
It's not like we making excuses, cuz.
No excuses, because I'm not.
What I'm saying, but this the thing. This is not
outside of Kobe. I'm not a Kobe fan. You there? Right. Like I respect Kobe. I know he's the truth. But I'm a Michael Jordan fan. Yeah, I like when Kobe was at his peak. I was an Allen Iverson fan.
No, but all I'm saying is this, though, right? My point is this: you saying how Kobe and Mike make so many players great. Brandon ran off 11 names. Why is he losing 4-1 to an average at best Detroit team?
Bro, listen, the names he ran off all have 2 championships.
Right.
Because of Kobe.
Again, they lost.
The names he ran off have 2 championships, and most of them didn't get there until after that sweep.
Didn't the same team lose in the first round with Kobe? They had years where Kobe didn't even make the finals.
No, of course. Yeah, they got years. Everybody didn't make the finals.
Oh, okay. And he was
Everybody didn't make the finals.
Whoever your favorite players, they got years where they didn't make the finals.
But let's not pretend that he was this fucking Zen master and he made everybody better. He didn't. Kobe asked a lot of you and he expected a lot of you. Point blank, period. He did not make you better. Kobe assist numbers did not show that he made players better.
His assist numbers, what you mean?
His assist, like him making plays for other players, right?
I don't get it. Like
right?
if I'm working with you, and I'm helping you develop your handle, I'm helping you develop your jumper, that should reflect in my assist numbers.
You think Kobe in the gym helping a nigga with their handles? Or he getting his shots up?
No, I think Kobe in the gym.
Kobe said, "You need to be in here with me. I'm not gonna walk you through this shit."
No, I think
Kobe not walking you through your handle, your dribble process.
I could see Kobe in the gym helping niggas.
You smoking, man? No, man.
I could.
Kobe doing him, he wants you right next to him doing you.
Especially if he sees some type of like, okay, he got a little something with him. I'm gonna tell him. Like, matter of fact, fuck that. I didn't hear stories about Kobe helping niggas. You feel me? Fuck all that. Like, it ain't no guessing.
I ain't heard them stories.
I heard Kevin Garnett.
He helped Rick Fox with his handles because Rick Fox couldn't dribble a fucking lick. He helped Lamar over his jump shot because he shoots fucking bricks.
I heard Kevin Garnett tell Kobe Bryant stories.
Yeah, fuck Kevin Garnett.
I mean, it is what it is.
Damn.
I heard
Kevin Garnett did you.
Right.
He ain't did me nothing, but I don't want him using no cosign.
Well, look.
Because he a fucking loser too if he wouldn't have ran to Boston in lump words. Right or wrong?
Wait, repeat that. I ain't hear you.
Kevin Garnett a fucking loser if he wouldn't have went to Boston, right or wrong?
Yeah.
That's a loser.
No, yeah, I definitely feel like. I feel like Kevin Garnett was a winner.
Why though?
I do. I feel like Kevin Garnett was a winner.
You can't have picks, bro.
What he won?
You can't have picks.
No, he didn't win it. He won MVP before going to Boston. He was clearly the best player on the court, on the basketball court before going to Boston.
At one time, yeah, he was. Yeah.
I feel like he was a winner before going to Boston. I feel like Ron Artest was never the best player on the basketball court. He was never the best at anything on the basketball court.
I think Ron Artest was top 3 players every night he stepped on the court.
No, I don't feel like that.
When he was in Indiana, let me rephrase that. When he was in Indiana, he was top 3 every time he stepped on the court.
Yeah, he had. Well, it was for sure a player on his team that was better than him when he was in Indiana.
Not one.
Jermaine O'Neal was definitely better than Ron Artest.
No, not in my eyes.
Definitely better than Ron Artest.
Jermaine O'Neal at that point in time was better than him.
Definitely better than Ron Artest. Easily better than Ron Artest.
In my opinion, that's just my opinion.
No, I'm saying everybody got their own opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're wrong. In my eyes, Jermaine O'Neal was never better than Ron Artest. He might have had a head start. He might have been in the league before, so he had a head start on Ron Artest. But in Ron Artest prime and Jermaine O'Neal prime, Ron Artest was the better player, hands down.
Well, shit, we could go on and on about this, of course, like we always do, but it's getting late. So let's go ahead and wrap it up like we usually do. We're gonna get into our final viewpoints of the podcast. What's your final thoughts? We'll start with you, E. What's your final thoughts?
Man, you always stole. Nah, that's with you. Shout out to all the high school teams that made the state championship, man. Congratulations, man. The best of luck to all y'all. Golden State tonight against the Clippers. So I'm about to turn that on. You dig and chill with the wife. Y'all have a great night. Everybody be safe, health, and wealth to everybody, man. Y'all be good, man.
What you got, Kev?
Look out for my sister album. It's definitely coming soon. That bitch is a banger. I heard everything. It's fire. That's really all I got.
Still waiting on my listen.
I'm gonna sing some shit tonight.
Nah, man. Definitely health and wealth to everybody. Make sure y'all stay safe, man. Take this coronavirus serious still. I know it's like is getting into the back of your mind with everything going on. Shouts out to that stimmy coming. Biden signed that order. That stimmy should be coming to y'all pretty soon. So shouts out for that help. And I'm saying it jokingly, but honestly, it's a lot of help needed. The unemployment, the boost in the unemployment for people that's still not working, and all kind of other stuff that comes along with that $1.9 trillion situation is going to benefit a lot of people. So shouts out to that. And pretty much, man, y'all stay safe as usual, man. This was the another I'm Just Saying podcast. This was episode 34. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all to everybody. Thank y'all for commenting. Thank y'all for joining in. Thank y'all for sharing, like, subscribing, and everything you did. And keep it up, man. And peace and love, man. Y'all have a good night.